Well, last time we sort of just began in the middle of a fight with some dragons, and Talia's one of the children of Sidon Gutheria, destined, he said, to be the Titan of War, which he got to enjoy never, because we killed him, disintegrating his body along with. We don't kill the dragons; we beat them up and made them tiny. So that was that'll teach him. Pretty much after that, we left and went upstairs after a short rest. At least we went upstairs, and that's here. Going up the stairs, learning that Sidon is awaiting us now. This is the prophesized time. We stopped pretty much as soon as we came up here, without any words, really. Just seeing that the Titan here is there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So just a short session, but maybe this won't be.
How's it going, Ari?
I'm trying to load maps. It's very slow.
Just look in your transfer window. If something's moving, then it's good.
The big map.
Yeah, it's moving.
You can still see all the tokens though, right?
I mean, not right now. I don't see anything.
Just sit there while it's doing it.
But before, yes, I could still see tokens. It's just red. Oh, here's the room. Look at that.
Hey!
The excitement.
No more red X for anybody.
The time, it really is the charm.
This is our time.
Wonderful. So then let me set the scene. As you ascend the stairs, actually, as you ascend the stairs, I would like perception checks first of all.
The trap.
Right. First time ever, I'm going to remember ahead of time I have advantage on these.
I'm also going to remember I have a silver dragon. With a
Well, my
+4.
trained skills.
Oh, right. I always forget the dragons can do it too.
Haha. My incredible perception roll. Well, not the worst. So,
Such sees nothing. Nima sees all.
Well, as you ascend the stairs from the level where you fought Talius, round and round around the circular staircase, many hundred feet up, really. During that travel, you do notice that Nephili is lagging behind a bit. Darius will notice that it doesn't seem to be lagging behind by choice, in fact. She seems to be a bit dizzy and wobbly on her feet. But trailing behind.
He'll slow his pace a little bit. You know, that thing where, you just sort of end up farther back in the line of the group by virtue of going slower, and then pick up the pace to match Nephili's. It's like, how are you doing there? Are you all right? It's a big tower.
She scoffs a bit and says, "Oh, it's all right. You must understand that I haven't had a body for, well, it's 3 digits worth of years, to say the least. That's probably just it."
Well, I've had the same body for too long, I'd say, so maybe we can find the middle ground together. Almost there.
Why don't you also give me a medicine check, if you have that trained? I mean, you're a bard, you can use everything, I believe.
Yeah, I have half proficiency in everything, minimum. Yeah, medicine. Let's go. Wow, pretty good. 21.
Pretty cool. Darius is pretty sure that there's something going on there.
Yeah, he'll sort of stop. I mean, I know she's in human form right now, right?
Yeah.
sort of stops for a second. Are you sure there's nothing more? Looks like you're limping a little bit, maybe.
She pauses slightly, raises an eyebrow at Darius, and says, assuming that there was something with me, which I still am almost certain that there's not, what would you do about it as you're ascending this tower to either meet your final doom or presumably maybe save Philea? I am not a priority here.
I'm no priest, but I can help in healing a little bit. And, if you've got the same passions to fight Sidon, then you're an ally. And I care about my allies.
She sort of brushes Darius off as she continues up the stairs with renewed vigor.
All right, I'll cast a message spell and Artemisia will hear a whisper of something's wrong with Nephili, but she doesn't want to talk about it. Just keep an eye out after her.
Alright. I don't remember if the message even allows a response, but
You can. You're allowed to reply.
I think it'll just be a okay. I think she's too
And then I'll
in the headspace of the fight coming up.
And then I'll sort of pull up the rear, maybe with Bulldog helping the little baby dragons, but sort of watching Nephili. See if I can figure out what's wrong.
Well, for now, you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, round and round the staircase goes. As you ascend, despite the tower's walls being thick and made out of a stone so hard and enduring that it has lasted for, well, who knows, really, you can hear the wind, you can hear the rain that has picked up outside. Perhaps it is simply your mind's playing tricks, but it even feels as if the tower is swaying in the storm that has brewed around it, ever so slightly, but probably not. Eventually, you once again reach the highest level of the tower, just below the roof at least. And do you attempt to be... Well, we ended last session with you noticing that Sidon is here, so I'm assuming you're not trying to be stealthy and looking ahead and all those things.
No.
I think we're going with the
mean,
badass heroes.
Jig
Right?
it. Yeah, I mean the jig is up at this point, so.
The slow, confident walk of heroes going into their confrontation.
Going
I
up those
I will
hundreds
use
of
that, I will
stairs.
use that bless clam. Because it lasts an hour, so.
Yeah.
Might as well just make that
Darius
happen.
would try
I don't
to
hear something.
Darius to try to talk to Ariad briefly, if there's time. Say, Ariad, I don't know how you feel about this, but I had a thought. There's that room where you can, according to the Furies, briefly stop time. If you're able to, or I don't know how much magic you still have left, but we could potentially use that stalled time to jump into the vault and take all the, there might be some weapons there that would help against Sidon. How do you feel about that?
I have magic left, but I'm not sure how much more after we start the confrontation.
Hmm.
I do suspect that it would take great efforts to cross. I'm not sure we have the time right now.
Yeah, perhaps it's best we just conserve everything we have.
After However, I do believe that the two of us can, well, with our two different approaches to magic, surely we can find a way even if Sidon does not have a key.
Yeah. I'm
But
sure we
Aria
can
is,
figure it out.
not as winded as the others because every time her wings tire, she walks, and every time her legs she flies.
Darius looks jealously.
Demas is also not winded.
No, of course not. He has like calves of steel.
Search is the one walking.
Oh. Wow. He must
Mm.
need to be strong enough that he can carry his dragon once he gets tired.
You
Man,
know?
oh, man.
Yes, yeah. Dragon Lords.
It's like, yes, that is a good idea. It's fine.
Can I feed potions to a dragon? That should be fine, right?
Sure.
Because I have a resistance potion, and I want to give it to Searcha with resistance to lightning.
Good
Oh,
call.
I should look at my.
Because he's
Actually,
like, he gets the bless, then she gets the lightning resistance. Seems fair.
Oh, Arid,
Seems fair.
add a potion of supreme healing to your
Oh.
inventory.
They last an hour, so it seems fine that he sort of administers this as they come up the stair, right?
actually,
Like,
I
I don't
also.
want to power game anything. It's first instinct.
We stand before the door and we just all like take out potions like look.
Yeah.
Drink up. I have a potion of resistance too, and I don't believe that it's best utilized with me.
I mean,
Actually, I have all my. I also have the coal of water breathing and heroism.
Didn't you use that during the Lutheria fight? You like tossed
No.
it to me to give to Demos.
Oh, maybe yeah. Maybe you got that. Let me move it. I don't know.
I don't know what I've got. No, I'll have as a potion of climbing, which
Yeah. Well,
That's
you can get the. You will get the potion of resistance
No,
to take it.
I'll
you
take
had
it. I'll
a-
take it. Oh,
You had another potion of healing, like supreme healing, given to you last session.
I have that, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of like, you know,
That's good. I
So
mean, that's
I
all
can.
I've got.
You know, I can probably. I can
Alright,
do some absorb element stuff. That should work for me.
fine. Let's just
Same.
go decide on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as Demas is moving up, he sees it. Yeah, he's coming up first, obviously up the stair. Here, I guess this is like just a hole, right?
Yeah.
Down. So he can see it as is. I mean, probably just like a
Just
leap up here, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't need to go there.
Boom. Landing gear.
Let me set the scene before you
Sure.
you take action here.
Mhm.
As you ascend, you see Sidon standing in front of the window to the south there, looking out over the quickly darkening sky outside. Thunder rumbles in the distance. And even though the window is made from magical force and the thick walls of the ancient stone tower are, well, thick and ancient, you can feel the wind and rain battering the structure. In the reflection of the window, you can see Sidon observing you. His eyes are calm, scanning you briefly, yet his third eye in the center of his forehead is glowing red, quivering, distorted by obviously suppressed rage. The air in the room is dry and smells faintly of ozone.
What does ozone smell like? I don't even know.
It's
I've heard
a
the
smell that
term.
even if you were to smell it like in real life without knowing that it is ozone, you would recognize it immediately. It's a piercing, almost. It smells like the closest equivalent would be like a lemon.
Oh.
Like it's nasty. It smells like lightning. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
It is that like lightning creates.
Oh yeah.
Fucks up.
Yeah, it's sort of like pungent.
Oh. I mean, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. And then the
This
smell
break-
afterwards is called petrichor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Learn
But now
multiple things.
back into the scene.
Yeah, Sergia leaps up from there and sort of lands with a she's not heavy like in a explosive way. She lands controlled, but there's certainly the sound of big steps, right? Stemus
I
just
suppose.
readies himself, watching this, waiting for the others to.
As you trickle in, Sidon does speak without turning around. As he says, "When Versi told me you'd be coming here, I didn't believe her at first. She begged me to fight alongside me, though she eventually changed her mind. I would not have wanted her here. I would not want her to see what I might have to do to her beloved mortals. Did you know that none of the 5 ever attempted to renegotiate the Oath of Peace? Not once was I approached in an attempt to lengthen the peace. And I do want peace, you know? A peace that encompasses even all the mortals on Phylea, despite their origins. Once the 5 are gone, I don't intend to reclaim the power they stole, but rather divide it among those worthy to create something lasting, a new, stronger pantheon. You've met Chelsea and Talius. They were not satisfactory, it appears. If they had been worthy, they would not have died. Which means there are now 2 spots open in my vision. Would that not be a way to ensure lasting peace? Your strength sure has earned my respect.
The peace so far has been your peace. It has had all you have had all the benefit. Sacrifices made daily. Cults continued, expanded. All the 5 earned. It's time to get old. If a peace is to be negotiated, this time it will be on our terms.
You call it sacrifice, I call it respect and subservience. You call it cults, I call it belief. Just a matter of perspective, I suppose. I did not expect for you to accept my offer, I suppose, but it still stands. If you would accept, then I would be willing to offer things I've offered no mortal before. Be it something from my vault, a wish, perhaps. Imagine all my might, all my influence, all my followers aimed at a goal that you get to decide. I would even consider a goal that would go against some of the things I believe in. Perhaps even a goal that would go against the very foundations that Phylea is built upon, if you so desired. I would also let you choose who I spare. It is necessary for me to remind the mortals that I exist. However, you could guide my wrath and avoid those you hold dear. The alternative, of course, is obvious to you and I. You know, Versi has told me how this fight would have gone. Should have gone, perhaps. I know that you've brought Nephili with you. It would have surprised me, otherwise, the circumstances of her current state. Which is why I had the body poisoned. She will not be of use for you in this fight.
You know we defeated Etheria.
He turns around at that.
She was unwilling, or rather, what she had done, it could not be forgiven.
My sister had problems. Her task made her mad. Not only that, but she made the mistake of underestimating you. I will make no such mistake.
It's nice, like, he looks back since everyone else just hanging out in the stair.
I think
He glances to Area because, like Sidon here seems somewhat reasonable. Maybe something could be done. Like Demas doesn't. He wants peace, right? Now this whole killing the five and such doesn't really work out, but right now he's sort of treading water in this conversation. Just sort of, I guess, giving the others time to think about what they want to think about. Since he will ask, you said the five stole power. They're gods. They were born with it, created by. And then he sort of trails off. They were born with it. That is what they've told us.
It is complicated, but divine power does not simply appear, it is taken. There's only so much of it around. It is called a divine spark. I'm surprised your father has never talked about it.
He's been busy, Demas says, making an obvious excuse for his negligent dad.
No matter.
He works late.
If we defeat you, and you know there's a possibility, is there anything you would want us to do afterwards? If you truly do wish peace, perhaps that could even happen without you. And I might do the courtesy of fulfilling some of your affairs that you might want dealt with.
He lets out a single piercing laugh at that as he says, you mortals are, in fact, all the same. You get used to what you have. You expect that you will always continue to have it. Your words just reinforce my belief that you need to be reminded of the things that truly matter. Initially,
And what are those things? Sorry, it like flutters down. She'll descend.
that you are fleeting, that everything you built on Philea is a monument to your own ignorance that only exists as long as I allow it to. I will not make the same mistake with Mitros as I have done with other places. I will not simply remove it. I will disintegrate it. But there's nothing left, nothing to encourage the people to think about the good old times, but to rather remind the people that things could be oh so much worse if they stopped listening, as it should be. I am a benevolent ruler, and I only want few things, but those few things I will not tolerate being ignored.
Let me guess, you want what? Obedience.
Subservience, unquestioning. Philea is not a... Philea is a right to be earned, to live on its shores, on its forests, in its waters. It is something that is simply taken for granted these days.
No. Nobody, not one living thing on these shores or any other, has to earn the right to live. You get that by virtue of being born into this world. You just want to control it.
I mean, surely we can come to an agreement. I think the problem here is that you consider yourself the arbiter of who deserves and who doesn't. Perhaps we could find a neutral party between us that could decide such things. You understand that there might be some You've had this privilege for a long time. Maybe it's time for someone else to step up. Stevens looks at the others, like nodding at you. You know. We're facing you now. This is the prophecy. But I don't want to see Mitros destroyed. If that is not negotiable with you, then we're going to have a problem.
Submit to my terms and I may spare at least some of the inhabitants of Mitros.
How would you decide that anyway? If you're defeated here, you will never be in Mitros again.
If I am defeated here, my armies will continue.
And then
You
they
think
shall
they're
break
so
against
vast
our
that even
shields.
the five cannot stop them?
I tire of this talk. I tried to be reasonable. You came here for a purpose. So, I am waiting.
To them. We came here to face you. That is what we're doing. But unlike your sister, your crimes are... They appear to be crimes of passion. Lack of control, lack of thought, perhaps. Lack of understanding. Dima says, having not an ounce of self-reflection, in that he mostly doesn't understand whatever he's talking about too. Beyond that, I understand that you know a lot of things. Sequences to area. Perhaps things you could tell us about. Conversations we would not have a chance to have otherwise. And surely you might be interested in some things we have to say as well. As you said, we are the mortals who have gotten the closest. I'd like to know about the original Dragonlords, if you'll indulge me. They came here to face you. They left as your servants. Did you offer them the same deal?
I, too, offered them stability. I offered them the things they thought they needed. Authority backed by my power. I even offered them to return what I took from them in the Battle of Mitros. Their dragons. It was a long process, of course, but I delivered.
The five are those dragons, aren't they? Artemisia will ask.
What say you about my offer then? I tire of this talk. Either you accept, swear obedience. I will accept 2 of you to join my new pantheon, to experience true power and authority to shape parts of Valia as you see fit. If that does not suit you, then I will simply destroy you here and continue as I have before. You think you can defeat me? I respect your strength, but there's a thin line between bravery and ignorance.
I don't know if I speak for the others, but I can speak for myself at least. As a champion of Mitros. As the son of my father. I have a counter-proposal. You surrender, and you swear a personal oath of peace to us, so that we can negotiate your place in the world going forward. This does not have to end with Sidon dying. It could end with a new peace, one that might still offer you some sacrifices, as long as it does not harm the inhabitants. Complete subservience is an absurd proposal that you know will not be accepted. You're too wise for that, I'm sure. If you say no, then show me with your actions. Take a shot.
All right, he will.
This feels better about it if he goes first. It seems more heroic. Right now we're just talking, right? If he wants to escalate.
Let me check something. He is smart and I am not. I
assume nobody is surprised at this point.
yeah,
though.
nobody is surprised. I see Ariad being in counterspell range.
Oh.
Oh, all of the world.
Which means he is simply gonna start walking forward. Taking up his glaive that he basically used as a staff until now taking it in two hands, as it flashes to light, electricity crackling around it. As slowly but surely, with every step, his normal eyes reflect the same anger that his central eye has been showing this entire time.
Time to yell, shield wall! And get into position, guys. This is happening.
Mhm.
As he will go here and then with his 15-foot range will attack Zaxia, as he says, as I have done back then, the dragons die first. And he will attack for a 30 and a 32.
I mean, those hit.
That is 45 normal damage and 53 lightning damage.
Ow.
Halved.
Ooh.
The lightning damage is halved.
Ooh.
So that is 45. Just happened.
And Xerxia has 6 temp HP.
So that's 39. And then there is
Do we have
15,
alacrity on?
3, that is 26.
Yes. Alacrity's still going.
Give me initiative.
Oh,
No matter what he rolled, he went first, as you wanted him to.
Oh yeah.
and there is a shield wall active, guys. So enjoy.
I don't think you
Plus
used
one.
the right macro, Demas.
What? Oh no, I didn't.
We got our special alacrity one.
Yeah, you just delete the old one.
Also, I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the conversation, but in the back, Nephili appears to have collapsed. Bulldog appears very worried, is trying to herd both the unconscious bodies of a bunch of dragons and Nephili. He's going to be busy with that, keeping them safe.
That's fine.
Mhm. Understandable.
I mean, if it's a normal toxic, like Ariad has
Lesser
an
restoration, maybe?
Ariad has an anti-toxic. From when we faced the other green dragon
Oh yeah.
that was never used. Like
I think it just gives bonuses to saving throws.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think
maybe
you get
she's
to
failing.
throw the saving throw again though.
Yeah.
I might be wrong about that, but antitoxin is seems in the same wheelhouse that we would want.
Remember, +1 to AC if you're wielding a shield. If you're next to someone who has a shield, they get plus. You get +2 extra. Those two stack. with
An
each
extra.
And I'm just gonna put an extra 1 in here now.
so next to you, then we get another one.
Next to
Another
anyone
two.
with a shield, you get +2 to AC. If you have a shield yourself, it grants you a +1 extra AC.
Okay, so that would be 3 if we were next to you.
Yep.
Or someone else with a shield.
Mhm.
Sweet.
All right. Start playing my battle music.
It's your turn.
Tis. All right. Is Sidon wearing armor?
That is a good question. Let me check. No, he's not.
All right, then Darius will cast a 4th level heat metal on his glaive, if it's a metal object.
It is.
All right, let's upcast this. 4th level here. So he takes 23 fire damage off the cuff from his glaive heating up in his hands, and he has to make a Constitution save to not drop it, or he can drop it if he wants to. But yeah, he has to make a save to be able to hold on to it if he wants to keep holding it.
23 fire damage when you cast the spell.
Mhm.
Yeah, he likes his glaive. He wants to keep it. And he does.
Great. Continuing to hold on to it, he takes disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn. And then, he basically calls out like his fury, channeling his fury into the heat of the glaive, saying, so long as the number of people spared by your wrath is not 0, your terms are unacceptable. And then he'll turn to Shirxia and say, you're already better than my old allies. You're far superior, Dragon Lord. And he'll give her bardic inspiration against slashing damage.
Give who now? What, me?
No, Xerxia.
Xerxia, okay.
Yeah, so she has resistance against slashing and lightning now.
Also remind you guys, he said dragons die first. Oh, look at that guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said dragons die first. So be careful with the Darathaxel and Daravandar.
Yeah, Darathaxel knows, but yeah, she's known from the beginning. This is not something she can really help with. So
Good look at Druid vibe going on there.
say again.
Just looking at the
The
side.
side on, yeah.
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 Most
And
storm druids have him as their patrons.
and then he's going to back up, holding on, trying to disable Sidon. Darathaxel, I think, is maybe going to go help Bug with stuff if there's something she can do to try and wake up Nephili. And Juniper is going to fly up and give Demos the help action on his next attack against Sidon. And Darathaxel do is there a medicine or something to maybe help with Nephili?
You're not entirely sure what Sidon did. If you knew the poison, then perhaps an antitoxin might help.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of mights. If Sidon is speaking the truth here, which, I mean, there's no indication that he is not. He timed a poison such that it would activate, or at least come into effect at its full strength, exactly this moment. He had the exact timeline mapped out for this.
Right. Okay. Actually, it looks like I have an antitoxin as well, so I'll just give it to Darathaxel and she'll bring it to Bullbug.
Thanks, I was hungry, says as he eats it.
And try and feed it to Nephili, I suppose.
Sure. I mean, Bullbug is not in the initiative. Let's just do that right now. She's gonna get a new save. I believe her bonus is something on these lines.
And
that is.
get-
It does
gets
seem to have an effect, but
Mhm.
she failed the save.
All right.
I mean, even if she can't fight, at least,
It does say that she has advantage on the saving throw against poison.
Yeah, she normally wouldn't get another saving throw.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I gave her another saving throw.
I gave her a regular save. I understand. All right, it's worth a try.
Well, Silence Poison's pretty strong, probably.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think Xerxia will just, she can angle a breath so it doesn't hit the owl. That should be a problem.
Oh.
Right.
Absolutely.
So let's see this breath weapon. DC 14, safe for half. 42 damage.
He makes it.
26 half. 21. There's a move forward so that Demos can reach. And he will just lay into this. Let's be proper Dragonlord. Make sure this bless macro is to date. Let's see what like it is. And I have advantage on the first attack. So
Not that it did
25.
anything.
First and last attack are hits.
Okay. Slam. And then I get to do a bonus attack. That's a crit.
Nice.
Then let me just check my. Oh no, do I want to do that now? Yes, such good con saves though. incredible con saves.
I
'Cause
try.
I have
Oh, actually, wait. I'll see if I can get a low number and force him to do it.
because I have my paralyzed, but that's a strength save, and that's like he's probably super mega strong. Looking at that, he's a Titan, right?
He also probably has legendary resistances.
Yeah, well, got drain those anyway then.
Oh, I
But
mean, let's go through them.
you know,
Yeah.
I should roll the extra D8 damage that deals that. 4 extra damage, so that's a 17.
All right.
I think I'll keep the action search for now, just because I could use it now to land damage, but I feel like there might be a situation where he's weaker or something. Or should I use it now, guys? What do you all think? Because
That's
right now
really up
I'm
to
not
you.
dying, so that's nice. So using it now has that benefit.
It's up to you, man.
Yeah, you know what? It's Demos. He doesn't hold back at this point. He just
Hmm.
does it. So we'll action search and make another fort. Yeah.
Miss. Last one hits.
2. Yeah. Well, that's 15 extra.
All right. At the end of your turn, Sidon is gonna swing his glaive like a hammer in an attempt to knock Demos off Xerxia.
Rude.
He has
Uh,
disadvantage on this.
Yes, with a knockback. Actually, that is
Never
not
mind.
the.
Not
Is
an
that the
attack.
right attack? Yes, actually, that is the right attack. So a strength save, or you actually, since you're mounted, you get the strength save and then another dex save to see if you actually get knocked off. So strength save first.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a DC 21.
So it's hard. It is my strongest save. I think the first time I'm using it. This thing is
Yes.
auto-calculating it, I think. Strength save? Yeah, strength +4, that should be right. Oh yeah.
Bam!
You make it.
Catch his fist. My fist.
You catch the glaive? Yeah. Amazing.
Right. He gets struggling, but yeah, he makes it. Good.
Sidon frowns at that. Arid.
Yes. I will start by using my bonus action to cast my Hexblade Curse on Sidon.
Hmm.
And then move next to Demos. Do I still I still count as being next to Demos when I'm next to a dragon, right?
Yeah, we share square.
Yeah,
Okay,
he counts as all of the squares. Yeah.
have to be somewhere else. And then I will Eldritch Blast because I already cast my spell.
Last 2 hit.
Okay, that is what is my proficiency bonus again?
4.
4. That's 4 plus 4 to all the damage rolls, right?
What?
Yeah.
No. It's a
Because of my
D6.
Hexblade.
Oh, yes, Hexblade's curse. Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Put 2 proficiency. So another 8 damage.
8. Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions for now.
The end of your turn, then, Sidon's eyes are going to flick towards you, Ariad, as he hisses, "You, a siren of all people, should know best what happens if your arrogance grows too large." As he will swing his glaive at Ariad. Twice. 1, 2. Oh, that's a terrible roll, Jesus. 26 though.
I'll shield that.
Also, it says reach 10, but it should be reach 15. You shield. Is that enough to
I have
block
plus
the attack?
3 from the shield wall.
Okay.
To 22, and then 27 with shield.
So the massive sparking glaive descends on Arian, but it's just deflected by sudden
Magic.
magical power. Well, that doesn't please Sidon in the slightest. Artemisia.
I mean, let's get
Xander.
stuck in, shall we? So I can bring my AC up another 2. And yeah, let's get stuck in with some attacks.
Hit and hit.
Or I can't do math this morning, so or this evening. God,
20.
40.
40 damage.
You heal whenever you hit him?
Nah, it's when he dies.
No, when you kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's poorly worded.
Yeah, it's just because like all the big text is huge. It's
Mhm.
much longer. I just broke it down a bit.
Sidon looks to Artemisia and says, "And you, my very own offspring that I missed, I suppose. You are proof of my weakness, one that I've long since defeated. You will die, and that will be that." As he will, at the end of Artemisia's turn, then take another swing at Xerxia, trying to stun her. 24?
21.
Oh, yeah.
21.
Isn't
Oh,
that-
21.
Then Demos uses his reaction to add 4 to Search's AC, so that's a miss.
I had to keep missing her.
Well, that is
Interceding with his hoplite style.
disappointing. This Darius over there is really an issue. But the dragon dies first.
We know he's bloodied when he gives up on that.
Yeah. Alright, that's a swing on Xerxia then.
Another swing. All right. I mean, a 28, that will hit.
That's a
Alright,
23.
for-
It's got disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, 23. That misses one.
That's
And that also
disgusting. Alright, this
carried by
this
Demos.
is terrible. Alright.
Something tells me I need to start running.
Yeah, dude, like we need
I
a
mean,
wall of
he's-
force.
Great invisibility.
It's not been rolling well either. Darius, it's your turn.
Surely he will. Yeah, I keep holding my hand out, forcing his glaive to burn. I will never allow you to kill another dragon or mortal again. Yeah, as with my bonus action, I will deal another 18 damage and have a con save. If he wants to keep holding onto his glaive.
Just want to keep it.
Okay, he passes, and then I will go into prophetic trance as
Well, that is
Hilarious.
just what you want.
Oh my god.
incredible,
As a combo.
That is
so
That's
poetic.
Make one of us crit, basically.
Ideal, man.
that is so ridiculous.
So now that means you can make me crit on my drain life, roll giving me 48 bonus necrotic damage.
Yeah,
where I gain-
Oh, and when he comes for me, he's gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Or actually, if you want to,
make him fail his saving throw, probably, but
he's got legendary,
He's
so
got
you gotta
legendary
use it on
resistance.
something that'll count.
well, sure. Well, basically, whatever happens, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am gonna get around the corner in case he's got like ranged, like lightning stuff.
Guaranteed.
Can I get around this corner?
Wait. Is it correct that I have? I guess you spent healing hit dice last time, Malachi?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good. I was just like, oh, I had no full life.
Just want to put some distance between me, but I'm still looking at him, and yeah, he's in the movie of this, seeing all the the fates go by that seizes onto two very significant ones. So Juniper will grant the help action again to the next attack. And Darethexel, oh boy. I'm gonna do a wisdom save for her. Okay, no, she really wants to get in there, but she won't. And that'll be me.
I mean, she probably won't die from one attack, but
No, I know. It's only a matter of time. I'm gonna increase the
I
DC
did
on
a
myself.
multi-attack, you know.
Especially when you see like an owl just going around and batting him on the head, like being super distracting. That's me.
Right. At the end of your turn. He's just gonna keep pummeling Xerxes here. 1, that's a 24.
24 would be her current AC, so that's a hit. For 53 halved, which is 26.
And now he's gonna do a second attack. But he has advantage on attacks against bloody targets, which means the disadvantage is cancelled.
25 and 29 is 54, is 27 damage. Search is really feeling it now.
Then it is your turn.
Yeah, she could retreat. Might honestly be what needs to happen here.
I think seeing that is going to make Darethexel auto fail the next wisdom she might have.
Yeah, she needs to recover some strength. So
Give her the supreme healing potion. She can...
I do, but I could spend my whole action feeding that to her.
Mhm.
And I don't know that that's actually currently a good use of my action.
No.
So I'll have to spend my move action to dismount. Right, slide off the dragon. And then she can disengage and move down the stair.
She should come. We could stop time and heal her up during that time freezing.
Sure, but she just needs to get out of sight right now because
Yeah.
he's got her.
So I'll call out to her and be like, Xerxia.
She'll fly down here. She's like, I guess, like 15 feet down the stair. Is that fair? She's out of sight.
Yeah, but that provokes an attack of opportunity, I believe.
Disengaged.
Disengaged. Sorry, yeah.
She's down there. And then Deimos will take his attack. Now he has advantage on the first one from the owl helping him. So the first one there is a 19. That's not great though. But
Hit,
that's
hit, and
34.
hit.
God.
28, 41.
okay.
Sounds about right.
And there's a bonus smack for
That's
60.
a miss. All right. At the
Years at side on.
end of your turn, he's gonna try stunning Deimos. Rolls an 18. That's not gonna work.
Just parries it on his shield.
It's a
It's a
natural
nat
one. Arid.
Yes. Well, start moving so that I'm part of the shield wall again. You know, the priorities are. And let's see. I don't know that I can top. I suppose.
You cast Hex if you want. I mean,
Does that stack? I suppose it does.
yeah, of course, it's two different things.
What? Bonus action hex. You're absolutely right. And then I suppose I will continue.
Strength ability checks, please.
Yes, I will do that.
Makes him maybe a little bit less good at shoving people.
Yeah, and then 3 beams incoming.
Hit, and
Oh,
it's,
that's a crit.
Nice.
that is a crit.
And the hex dice also gets doubled, so it's like 4d6 and whatever damage Eldritch Blast is these days.
So I rolled a 46.
Yes, all damage die are doubled. So the damage die of the Eldritch Blast as well as your hexes.
So a D10 and 46 more.
Wow.
Can I roll them just like no?
46.
Separate. And then 40.
And then
Okay,
also
so
plus twice your proficiency, right?
no, you
Yes.
only double the damage dice.
Yeah, but she hit
But
twice.
from the hex plate.
Oh, you hit twice, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Eric,
so
do you
8
mind
more.
if I make you an Eldritch Blast macro that does this already?
I mean, if someone feels like making that, I'm
I'm
okay with that. I just don't have the the skill.
47. Right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all my actions.
What should do there?
The end of your turn then. He's gonna try stunning Ariat, because that was not nice. 33. Although
Yeah,
he has
and-
disadvantage still, I believe.
Yes, so that's a 17.
Oh, that will not hit.
Oh my god. Heat metal.
Now that you say I can, as a reaction, give one of you plus 4 AC for a round. Just so you
Oh
know.
my
Between
god,
that
stacking with
and the
my shield.
disadvantage. Yeah. He doesn't need it though, so because it's
Mm.
disadvantage.
yeah.
It could bring you to a 31 AC for a round.
Amazing.
Alright. Just gonna whack at him. I do what I do best, really. And roll 18s.
Miss.
Oof, ah.
Alright, on his turn. He really has to get rid of this heat metal. He knows that Ariat is counterspell.
She does.
No, he's
Howard, show me what you can do.
just gonna keep smacking for the time being. He's gonna. No, he'll do that later. Yeah, he's gonna step here and keep attacking Ariat. Easiest target. 25, 18, and 23. Those rolls are not where they need to be.
Demas will give area plus 4 AC for the round.
The shield shoots out before she can parry
You
herself.
don't need to use your spell slots for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on to those.
I need that counter spell.
The lightning glaive smashing into Demo's shield, sparks flying everywhere. Outside the thunder, highlighting the attack.
All right. This is a bad idea, but I can't justify it any longer. Tiny little dragon seeing Xerxia being hurt, and this is the creature that killed her before, so she is going to launch in and do a bite attack against Sidon. 26 for 13 damage and 3 fire.
That hits.
Then I think Juniper,
Dude.
you have an antitoxin, right, Ariad?
Yes.
Can I have Juniper fly it over to try and heal Nephili again?
I mean, yeah, you can take it. I don't think Ariad has time to like give it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think the
Yeah.
more useful thing is for her to disengage, move 24, 25, like 20. Yeah, let's call that like 24 feet right there. Just like take it off of her and fly the rest of her movement over here. Drop the some more antitoxin for Bulldog. And then Darius himself will continue to burn him for 24 damage and a con save, please.
24.
Like guaranteed damage.
Yep. And more importantly, the disadvantage as long as he wants to keep using that glaive. And then since we don't have a Juniper, I will, for my action, cast Guiding Bolt using a 2nd level spell slot. Hopefully get lucky. Dang, nope, that's going to miss for sure.
Yeah, 14 is a miss.
Worth a try. Not worth a nat 20. And then I donate my movement to charity.
All right, Demos.
How would you guys feel about a stinking cloud covering him? I mean, it saves, he's probably going to succeed, but eventually
Sure.
it's one, right?
Sure. I
As
don't
long,
mind.
yeah, he'll have to either move away from you guys to get or keep making those saves, right? So that's
Don't know if now's the time. No.
Well, I mean, use it like not
is it
on
from
the screen close to
your
us.
rod?
No,
Is it from your rod? From the dragon? I mean, yeah, good.
20-foot radius. Over a
I don't
place.
think we can afford to hold them back. Like this is the big bad.
No.
We gotta
Probably would be.
You see that green dragon peek up and like
Something like that.
spitefully hurl.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Can you do it a little bit lower so Dareth Axel doesn't get caught
No,
in there?
I'm completely immersed in it.
Oh.
Hence why I was like, maybe not. We'll wait. Demos will simply attack.
I guess technically she would be in like this square. I'll snap
Strike.
her to the grid.
Oh, God.
A double crit.
Whoa.
2d8
Holy
more.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Holy shit, man.
You don't need that guiding bolt.
Well, I mean, it's
Dice
good.
Christ is real and he is with
If
us
I had
today.
the guiding bolt, I would have crit 3 times.
That's true.
It's simple luck. Smacking. All right, and then I mean, might as well use these powers now so that I actually get to use them. Again, I don't know if he crit. Well, he can't crit me. I'm immune to crits. But if he gets some good hits in, I could go down pretty quick. So I don't think there's really a good reason to hoard all these things, even though it might just take one of his legendary resistances. If he has them,
Do it.
I will activate the paralyzing power of the Rod of Lord Might, forcing him to do a strength saving throw. On a failure, he's paralyzed for 1 minute.
Which he has disadvantage in. Is that one? No, that's
Yeah.
no, that's checks.
Yeah, just ability checks.
I fail, but there's no reason not to try.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost.
Almost failed that.
Yeah. Oh well. Would have been great to paralyze him for a round.
All right. At the end of your turn, Demos.
I forgot my bonus. Second.
Oh, bonus action. Okay.
Make sure that I attack that I use the paralyze. Bonus attack. I'm taking out 13.
At the end of your turn, Demos, he's gonna try stunning you.
So rude, man.
17. This
17.
disadvantage is really,
It is
really an
paid for
issue.
itself like 100 times over already.
Mm-hmm.
What spell slot was it again?
Something tells me in the next round or two I'm getting hunted.
Yeah.
Like second devil spell slot or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, Aaron, it's your turn.
Yes.
I upcasted it to 4th level, but yes, the disadvantage would apply even if it was a 2nd level.
God. Sorry, let me just use my bonus action. Throw out my sword.
Yeah.
And my sword will do a melee attack. Which I might. What is My melee again. That's been a while. Oh, that's the right one. Yes. Aha! No, probably not. But that's
That is
fine.
miss.
You know, they did the best they could.
Hit,
Ooh.
hit, and hit, though.
Are you using the macro I made for you?
No.
Oh well.
Sorry.
Maybe next turn.
So
So-
that is
So plus 3d6 plus 12.
yeah. Oh, not 3d3.
So 30, 51.
Yep, looks like
Yes.
It's like,
Boy. Yeah, he's being pushed back, that's for sure. At the end of Aerith's turn, we'll try stunning her. He needs to stun someone at some point.
No.
that's
I mean,
missed.
it's a 19. So
As the
Jesus
smell of
Christ.
burning titan is
hmm hmm
in the
Real
air.
stinky. Burning flesh. Ugh.
Right, Artemisia.
I mean, just continue the way we've been going, really.
Hit, miss, hit.
For 21, 30. You know, Aravandar's gonna get involved as well. Why not?
Is Aravenda flying?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a hit. And, oh, he's not dead.
That would have been hilarious.
Being killed by
Uh,
Vandar.
But it does
Dragon would get the
change.
biggest ego ever.
Yeah.
God killer! Ah! Oh
His name
god.
becomes Aravandar Titan Slayer.
Yeah.
But I do have to swap out his token here.
To walk like a couple weeks ago, but
Drop
Into his final form.
here a
bloody Sidon.
As at the assault of this tiny dragon, he goes into a bit of a more defensive stance, although his gaze has now clearly locked onto the tiny silver dragon. So he frowns.
Right, he's got a new title anyway.
Vandar the Mighty. He's earned it, yeah.
Yeah, so some of the lightning leaving him as he is going to go a bit more martial here. At the end of your turn, Artemisia, he's gonna smack Aravanda around. 1,
Yeah,
2,
hang on, wait.
I mean, he's going down anyway, man.
Okay.
and
All right.
3.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was gonna give that nat 1, but it's not gonna save it.
I mean, it could have actually. Like,
It was already rolled. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, this is at the end
She-
of the turn. He has a turn right after.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
true.
Yeah.
We just
So
told him to the ground or anything.
If he wants to kill Aravandar, he's going to.
So that's fine. I was expecting something like this to happen eventually.
No.
We can bring him back.
Would it be fair to say the dragon gets like thrown backwards from the blow?
Yeah, probably.
Like
And
Little tiny dragon
Airbender.
body being fucking.
Aravandar makes death saves though, right? Like he's not dead? Or is he dead?
He's out. He's an NPC. He's out. And then on his actual turn, there's another dragon. As Sidon with his, oh, I remember this one. He was larger back then. I was careless. I burned him from the sky, but I suppose there was too much left. As he will try start hacking.
He's gonna roll in that one on his first one.
Perfect. So
She's got a lot of hit.
that'll be a miss then because it's a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
That and that.
Second attack.
the shield wall of Artemisia.
That's right. She's next to someone with a shield, so I forgot about that.
It's +2, so
sorry.
that second one would miss.
Yes, the second one misses. The last one hits, however, for 25 slashing. She's got 6 temp, so I'll just do 19 damage and then take away the label. She can't immobilize people like Aravandar can, but she is a fairly tanky. And she snarls and whatnot at him about being called a him.
Darius.
All right. Well, let's do Darth Exel's attack first. Just going to be a bite. 18.
18 is a miss.
All right. She misses. In this last turn, has Bulbug had a chance to try and feed the antitoxin?
Yes, but she rolled a natural 3. It's not going to be
All
good
right.
enough.
Artemisia, you said you had one as well, right?
Yeah, I do, because I gained immunity to poison, like the session we were going.
Would you like to try
Hexen.
to recover your grandmother?
By all means, so take it. I have not had
Fly,
need of it.
object interaction, fly back. For Juniper. Darius, more burning, so 10 fire damage. And I am running out of spell slots really fast here.
And a con save, I guess.
Yes. But I always assume at this point that he A, wants to, and B, is able to keep holding.
Around just in case this fire thing breaks for another one as well.
Say again?
If you keep one second level spell slot around just to renew this burning weapon.
I've got a 4th as well. I've got spells for I have a little bit left. One of each.
A really good spell right now.
Yeah. However, in this form, I'm worried he might have a bit of healing, so I'm going to be a dick here and cast Chill Touch at him. No, misses. But on a hit, he takes damage and then also can't heal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cantrip, so it will give me a little more, help me last a little longer. But yeah, bonus action to burn, action cantrip, staying where I am. Both my companions have gone, so that's me.
All right. Is Dareth Axel flying?
I would say so, yes, because she had to fly over here from Bulbug.
Okay, that is relevant for Sidon's choice of actions here. At the end of your turn, it's gonna keep swinging at the dragon. 1, 2, 3.
28 hits, 17 misses, 26 hits. So 48 slashing.
Demos.
Yes. Let's see here. Radius. So we have radius centered on grid cell and radius not centered on grid cell. Which is which? Centered on a point within range. Is that corner cell or center cell?
I think it's corner cell. I think we generally do corner cell.
So, and there's actually is.
He's gonna get out of here next turn. If she, assuming she's not
We'll have to wait next turn. Okay, well, then Demos will just attack. Nothing too fancy about that.
Hit, miss.
second one's a nat 20.
Never crit.
Well, he can hit things sometimes.
27,
It looks like a miss.
32. Although worth noting, the first attack is barely a hit, as Sidon is fighting much more defensively at the moment. 27, 32. And at the end of Demos' turn, thunder rocks the tower to the point where the thunder combined with a foot stomp of Sidon sends tremors around him, trying to knock you over. All creatures that are not flying, let's make a con save or fall prone.
Good boy.
Alright, I fall prone.
Is that a magical effect?
It is not.
Okay.
I am not within 60 feet, and both my companions are flying.
It's an innate ability he has.
Ooh.
Damn, Harriet. Fuck.
Wow.
Whew.
Yeah, 27. It's pretty good.
Well, I guess Demas lands on his butt.
All right.
I suppose that I will fly. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. Fly. Yeah. Fly. You know. And then, as a, I will, instead of using my Dead Sword for bonus action, I will quicken my Eldritch Blast. And thus cast 6 beams. And this time I'll use the right macro.
Okay. The
Oh, that
last
was
one hits.
4. Ooh, those are rough rolls.
Okay. The 27 hits.
22.
22 is a miss. That's crazy.
Ooh.
He has 26, it appears. You see.
Mhm.
Well, we have the guaranteed fire damage going on. So.
Yeah.
Even if we miss mostly over
It's
here.
my actions.
All right. The end of your turn. He is going to swing at Demos. His disadvantage cancelled out.
Yes.
But that doesn't matter because his rolls are terrible.
Wow.
Okay.
Rolls to one side, rolls to the other side.
The action movie looks. He does the thing where he like splits his legs, like whoa.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, bro. Not cool.
The glaive leaving large furrows in the ground as he misses.
Mhm.
Like this side is moving like a blur. Like he takes like 5 turns worth of actions in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolute there's no way to keep up there.
Yeah. Swinging a massive metal glaive that is as large as you are. Artemisia.
Yeah, Artemisia is gonna go all out. She saw Aravandar, but she's calm and collected as she always is in combat.
Hit and hit.
Okay. For that much damage.
39. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Then it is his turn. And I think it is time to... What is it time for? He is going to extend his right hand towards Darius and shoots a bolt of lightning.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
It is not a spell.
Oh, well then
He-
I'll do nothing.
He is the Lord of Storms. Also, he knows that you can counterspell. 17.
Nope. That
That's
will miss.
a 2. Okay, the dice gods are smiling on you.
Yeah. Dice Christ is real. Praise be.
I hear her RNG.
Yeah, RNGesus, his son, sent to save us in this moment.
That is a ranged attack, by the way, so it provokes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do they? I think they just have disadvantage, right?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I think,
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Wrong addition. But yeah, it's at disadvantage. It wouldn't have mattered. Darius.
first he like dives behind this wall and then like blows up into this part right here. Gets up.
Yeah, you can do the old walk out, shoot, and go back.
Yeah, but I need line of sight to be able to use my dice. Although the one is spent now, so You just got to call for it when you want. You know, Darius would even say, call that out to Demos and says, when you need it, I'll make sure you land. And yeah, let's keep burning. 16 damage and a con save.
Oh,
That's actually a fail. So he will drop the thing unless he wants to.
He'll spend a use of his. Actually, sorry. Yes, he'll spend one of his legendary resistances because he likes his glaive. He's gonna keep it.
Regardless, he keeps burning, and then I will. He's gonna shoot at me. I'm gonna shoot at him. Pew! Nope. I'm gonna miss as well, and then yeah, I'll do the move and dip back.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's gonna swing at something. He has to swing at this dragon, like really tiny.
I'm gonna move one more back.
1929. That's a good one.
isn't a hit.
Yeah.
An isn't a hit, looks like.
29 definitely hits. Oof, God, 23 damage. Death Axle's down.
And then one more on. I mean,
Brave till the
Demos
end.
is on the ground, so he's gonna do his last one on Demos for 19.
Swings it down, but when Demus is on the ground, he's all under that shield.
Hmm.
Yes, fucking
It's
tower
freaking-
shield.
And he just pops back up on his feet. Doing that
Mhm.
thing where, he's laying prone and just like throws his upper body up and
Yeah.
pull up his hands.
Kip up in armor.
Full
So
plate. Oh
strong.
my god.
Straight into another volley of stabbings.
Miss, hit, miss.
Crit on the middle one.
It's at least it's 19 damage. It's not great, but it's something. And then bonus attack.
That's also
Oof.
hit.
It's the blessed man. It's good.
Yeah.
And
Well
Coral
worth.
can also breathe underwater,
Yes,
Yeah.
he can. So if this whole tower falls down, he can breathe and swim back to Mitros.
Yeah.
And you wanted me to hold on to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the best use for me. Is giving it, making sure you have it. For sure.
And stab Sidon in the knee, and then challenge raises his shield to protect his allies continuously.
Demos has yet to take a hit. He's
Yeah.
still fully good.
Well, he beat my dragon, which I don't like.
Yeah.
At the end
Me
of
and Halldamir
Demos'
understand.
turn,
Oh,
I can't-
sorry, I forgot Xerxia. Can I take my
Yes, go for it.
Xerxia thing? She'll pop up and cast a stinking cloud here. Artemisia is immune because she's immune to poison, so that should be fine.
Mm.
But
Sorry,
Nice
Sam.
thing.
Completely
Cloud.
immune.
actually, it should be one bigger. So just one bigger. I keep thinking it's 15. I don't know why. There we go. It is a thick cloud of yellow, sort of stinking stuff. Whenever you start your turn in it, you must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, you just spend your turn throwing up.
God.
Disgusting.
That's undignified.
The dragon basically breathes like a heavy. I think this is basically like a green dragon. She probably has it like in her like stomach, right? Really virulent stuff that she just breathes out onto the ground, and she flies down again, letting him sit in it. It's miasma. All right, that's it. And then at the end of my turn, he
He was going to do something, but he can't actually do that. So he's just gonna attack Ariel, I think. With his glaive. 1, 2, and 3. 23, 28, and 16.
that looks like a Demon's Intercession for +4 AC.
That's only for one hit, yes?
No, it's all of them. It's for the
Oh.
whole round.
Damn.
It's like a shield spell.
It's his reaction.
But he does it for other people. It's pretty cool.
But the 28 would still hit, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shielded.
Yeah, I'll shield that. Get another +4.
That's 5 from shielding.
Oh, is that? I'll look it up.
Yeah.
I
Maybe you
looked up
start
my
doing these
items,
moves.
and then I was like, "Oh, I can use some of my powers on my stuff," and I was like, "No, oh, it's thunder and lightning. That's not." You're right. +5. Yes. Mark my spell slots here.
But what, like a
Is it my
total
turn?
of 31?
It is your turn, yes.
All right. I mean, I'm going to quicken Eldritch Blast again.
Mm,
Miss.
all misses.
That's rough. Those,
Okay.
those are some rolls.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what? It's fine.
Sidon can give you a sympathetic look.
Yeah, you should look.
He's like, I feel ya.
He just like weaves through the like fucking beam central. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Artemisia.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do what I'll do best, really. That's just this.
The last one hits.
Well, you know what?
6 AC. My God.
You know what? Can he do the con save? I feel like he'll make it, but who knows?
Yes.
Fuck it.
Worth try.
For 11 bludgeoning. All right. At the end of Artemisia's turn, he is going to do one of these. Every creature within 60 make a con save.
It's like Demos and Artemisia don't give
Unless
a
you're
fuck.
flying, right?
Unless you're flying.
Yeah. I'm guessing Nephili failed that save from my antitoxin.
It
I didn't make that yet, sorry.
it also is relevant. While in the stinking cloud,
Oh,
everything is heavily obscured.
Yes. The antitoxin does seem to have an effect, finally.
everything is heavily obscured for him. Interesting.
Anyone in, actually you too.
I'm heavily obscured. Oh my goodness.
So I see, which means that that anything that requires sight counts you as being blinded. Not that it really makes a difference because he already has disadvantage.
Oh yeah, the for his turn he has to make a con save, which he makes. And then he'll get the hell out of here because this is terrible. Actually, he can fly. He's just gonna fly.
What? That's rude.
Well, that's gonna provoke.
That will provoke.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which is why he dropped you prone first. But yeah, that actually mattered.
There were so many natural 20s here.
Yeah, but you have disadvantage
crazy.
because
You
you're
have
prone.
disadvantage because we're prone. Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
I mean, that's fine. He can't outrun me, so.
I mean, he can move here, and then he can move here.
Fuck.
My point remains.
Is he squeezed in
He will shrink.
there? Is that a thing?
He doesn't need to
It
squeeze
is
if he
a
can
thing.
shrink.
Yeah.
Oh,
But...
alright.
So Nephili's okay. Nephili's good now.
Nephili appears to be recovering and will join you here shortly.
Oh,
Amazing.
Wait, did you also roll my antitoxic? Was that also used?
Yes, all of
Okay,
them.
good. Good.
It was the
It's
last
just like I need
antitoxin.
to know so I can,
Took 3
otherwise I would
tries,
have
but
to do that.
we
Yeah,
got it.
good.
I mean, it's
Uh,
thematic that Artemisia's one also does it.
Mhm.
She is still poisoned, but they she is no longer unconscious and burning with rage. She explodes. Figuratively.
Hopefully. She dies. She just she got so mad. And yeah, that's what happened.
Does that mean Bullbug can also get in the fight now that he's not having to tend to her?
It's got more-
Uh, he could if you want him to.
He's our second-
No.
he's gonna last the round.
It's up to him. It's up to
Ah.
him.
He's guarding the dragons.
He's got to guard the babies, right?
Yeah, gotta look after the babies. And now he's got 2 more babies to go collect and guard.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Darius is just gonna trust that Bullbug has got this. And because Sidon's coming after him, he's got bigger thing. He's got things he's got to worry about himself. No, I could Misty Step out of there and run, but I can't outrun him. So I think I'm just gonna take the chance and say, "Burn, keep burning, bitch." 22.
Oh, he'll burn, and he'll make you burn for it.
Okay. So still disadvantage for him, and then I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity and double move.
Well, I'm glad you said that because you can't leave. If he hits
Target's
you,
always.
your speed becomes 0.
Oh shit.
Roll to 30.
Yeah, shield's not gonna stop that. All right. Then I guess I still have my action, right? If I can't move.
Yes.
Draws the Mithril Xiphos and will engage that. Oh wait, no, he has disadvantage again. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And I will cast Booming Blade and strike Sidon. No, I will not. I rolled a 2.
Make sure to take the damage and also make a con save for the concentration.
Ah, yes, very, very important stuff. It's 20 slashing damage, yes?
Yes.
20, so then DC 10 con save. No, I fail. Heat metal's gone. But
He still has
he still has it until my next turn, I think.
Finally. All right. And at the end of your turn, he's gonna swing. Darius has been a nuisance. 1, 2, and 3.
He has disadvantage on all attacks against me, even without the heat metal, due to the armor of Xander. So by casting shield, I will make all of those a miss.
Okay. He sneers at the armor. Oops, Demos.
Sorry, John. Let's get you back into the fight. So we'll move his. I thought we do that. Oops. Right here. And then feed Circia the potion. Some action here for a that is a supreme healing. Potion. Supreme healing. Let's see here. 10d4 plus 20.
Takes my Misty Step out of the question.
Oh, I just realised something.
What's up?
Really need to do it. I'll explain on my turn.
Which gives her a little bit of hit points. It doesn't less. But it's something. Get back on. Maybe just needs there, since he can actually be on his way. But it's too far for him to get there. He has to mount. So that'll be that.
All right. The end of Demos' turn. Sidon's actually gonna move for a change. And
Attack of opportunity.
yep, he'll provoke. He'll fly here.
I do not have Warcaster, so it's just a regular Mithril Xiphos coming at him. God,
Yeah. Well,
It's not my specialty.
Hmm.
2 and a 1.
Ariad, it's your turn.
Oh.
Kill him.
Yes, because I mean, this is fine with me. I was trying to calculate how to move, misty step. Like, get over there. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I will look at my spells here.
Hard to hit.
How- Hmm?
It's hard to hit.
Yeah. See, how many sorcerer points do I have left? I can. Should I throw a fireball at him? You know what?
It's around him, so it's a chance to do it.
Yeah, I'll throw a fireball at him, and I will upcast it to first level. I'll temporarily change my macro here. And there it is. Ooh.
Fireball. Blasting into him. Dex save. Makes it. Takes 16.
And a bonus action, the sword will move it mids. It's 30. That's it.
At the end of your turn, he is going to shoot Ariad with a bolt of lightning. 31.
16.
No one's in melee with him.
He currently does not have disadvantage.
Damage from the fire this turn, right?
No, I
Oh,
mean,
that's right. Yeah, it's. But that's. Hang on.
That's for
I think
his
it's
weapon.
attacks with it.
Yeah.
Let me
With melee,
quickly
yeah.
yeah.
pop it up. Hang on. Wait.
It's just
Wait,
the whole the thing.
creature. Let's see. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. Doesn't say that it's melee attacks. So yeah, he would have disadvantage.
But didn't the spell drop?
It says until the end of my turn. So yeah, the spell is gone, but he still has the residual heat from the last time I burnt him.
It's every time he's
Really,
burnt.
that doesn't come up much because normally people only attack on their turrets, which means that
Yeah.
one's next gone. But
Oh, I see.
If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
And because of the bonus stuff, it's every time he takes the damage, it's until the next turn.
Yeah, I suppose he does.
So, yeah.
Well,
So
Is that
you
simple?
rolled a
Dodgy.
natural 1 then.
Yes.
Dice are not on his side. Artemisia.
Neither is heat metal.
So, I know Nephili is poisoned and all, but I'm just wondering about the validity of fighting alongside her, because I do have my divine blessing, right?
You
My
do.
gifted one, which doesn't say my dragon or bonded dragon. Because I went and checked on the PDF. It says, while mounted on a dragon, you gain the dragon's damage resistances, immunities, and senses. And if it is an adult or ancient dragon, which I believe she's at least an adult,
She is.
I also gain the use of its legendary resistances.
Yep.
It's a bit awkward because we're not on the same initiative.
Well, you're right. She's right after you. So
Yes.
you can effectively just go share a turn.
Yeah, I just need to spend a little bit of time setting this up, but I can do that, I think. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit choppy, but all right, let's do this. So it's half
All fighting
movement.
at dragons.
It's half movement, right, to stand up. So that's 25 of my feet of movement. So that's another 25.
This would also be a great chance for the dragon's breath weapons since no one's in melee with them right now.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to Step of the Wind the 15 feet to him. Then attack him. Both of those probably
Miss and miss.
which leaves me with 35 movements, which I believe I can just get here.
You provoke though.
That's fine. He has disadvantage. He has disadvantage anyway, but yeah.
27,
Yeah, that all hit.
which means you don't move because your speed turns to 0.
That's true. Let me just double check, because I have monk stuff for being attacked.
I'd say don't you have that like vaulting strike thing?
It's a bonus action.
Ah,
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm here. That's me. Yeah.
take the damage.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
gonna
take
take
the
the
damage.
18. Yeah.
And at the end of your turn, it's gonna try this whole lightning bolt thing again. It's got disadvantage anyways, like no matter what. So he's gonna shoot that at Ariad again. 22.
That will be a hit.
That would, yeah, just about.
I'll shield that. God, running through my spell slots.
Oh yeah.
So
So-
then,
Can Artemisia have expressed her desire to fight with Nephili? Because I would have done that as I landed on her, but I totally forgot as my move.
sure,
Shrink to
she
zero.
intends to go into melee here anyways. Although her behavior is such that she basically tunnel visions on Sidon. Whatever you tell her, she may or may not be hearing.
Fine by me.
But after shaking off the immediate effects of the poison, she hisses and roars, "Hello, Sidon, my love. Have you missed me? I am going to deliver the justice that both mind and body deserve." She will hop up
Yes,
here
queen.
and do one of these. Frightful presence, like extending her wings, sort of awkwardly still. But there's intent and instinct there. And let's see. Sidon can. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Scared.
Sidon, for a moment, perhaps sees his old nemesis, the Dragon Belmitra, but then, by spending a legendary resistance, he steals himself. As the dragon will do its thing.
God.
Bite and 2 claws,
Whoa.
although these are with disadvantage. Hit,
Still.
missed.
2 hits is pretty amazing.
Okay. As it will then be Sidon's turn. Will scowl and move like so. That is a miss, fortunately for him. And he's sort of. He's gonna cast a spell.
I'm gonna
Do
wait
you
until.
do anything about that?
I can't. I already used my reaction.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Because he casts.
Unless Darius can, like I can't.
I'm out of range,
Yeah.
Let's see.
and also I can't see him.
He casts Chain Lightning on Nephili.
Ooh.
Let's see. How high can he cast that? Where is he? All right, that's pretty high. He'll cast an 8th level Chain Lightning. You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards the target of your choice. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target. That will be Ariad, Artemisia, and Demos. We're all within 30. Give me a dexterity saves. It is a DC of 23.
Still not magic,
That is magic. This is a spell.
and I have advantage.
Is this for half damage?
This is for half damage, yes.
What was
And-
the DC again?
23.
23.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, you would need a nat 20.
Yes.
Oh, Demos makes it.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
He will use his shield master feat to
Yeah.
impose his shield between him and the target, taking no damage on a successful save.
Nice.
Incredible.
As he carries it. He's been rolling 20s all day, really.
Been
This is
amazing.
Demos' day.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, this also didn't need to be. Wait, he cast it at 8th level. I thought it increased damage, but it actually increases the targets he can target. So it's going to include Xerxia and Bulbug in this.
I'd say that's probably worse.
Rude.
I'll roll for Bulbug. No.
And then you take 51 lightning
so weird.
damage.
Oh
Jesus
god,
Christ.
I wish I had my reaction.
Okay, now I'll be right back. Damn.
Remember Bulbug's temporary hit points.
Yeah, I did. I included that already.
Also, yeah, Sexia has wishes. Woo! Oh no. Oh no,
Defend-
we have entered bloody the.
Should remember to do a concentration check for your hex, right?
Is that a concentration?
Yes.
I believe hexes.
It's
Yeah.
not what your hex is.
Normal hex.
no.
Yes. No.
That's the Hexblade's Curse, which is a class feature.
Yeah, but there's also
Ah.
hex, which is a spell.
Have you cast Hex?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
And-
Circia removes the
God, I'll have to check that.
Right. With a massive flash, the entire room is illuminated.
Yeah, you're right.
Darius.
All right.
What do I need to hit for concentration?
half the DC is equal to half the damage.
So 25.
Yeah, that is not a hex is off.
Darius moves over here. Ooh, Sidon is just back in my sight line. And I will use my final spell slot to recast a 4th level heat metal on him. 20 fire damage, please. And a con save.
You know what? He doesn't need this glaive. Gonna
Alright.
drop it. It's gonna drop it.
All right. I will hold concentration on it anyway, just in case. And then with my bonus action finally freed up, I will give bardic inspiration to Artemisia.
Oh my
haha.
god.
Let's say resistance to lightning. You
It's
think?
reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah. And we help action. Hide again. And that's me. Juniper looks so cute peeking out from under that token.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Mhm.
he is going to shoot another lightning bolt at Eric. This is not a spell. It would be a 20 because he has disadvantage.
That will not hit because I still have my shield. That is
Okay.
for the start of my turn.
Nice.
Demos.
Will just be deposited.
Thank
He will then proceed to move here. Could you basically wanted to hoover up these two little baby dragons
No, she can do that. That's
like
small
grab-
enough.
and then go down again
Thank you.
to make sure that
I've
they're,
been
you know,
trying to find a way to do that.
Dragon Lord B, right? So
Mm.
and then Demos himself has to go over here. Giving the dragon here the shield wall, that's something at least. And then attack Sidon.
Miss, miss, miss.
Whoa.
That's it.
And 11 damage. Steps on with the spear.
End of your turn. It's gonna shoot another bolted arrow. 16. Nah.
No.
It's a net one.
Sure is Arid, your turn.
Yeah, I heard. I'm going to go move next to my bro Dimas.
Yeah, sure.
That's right. Yeah, get my +2 extra AC. And I suppose should I bonus? I'll bonus action hex him again. No, no, I will not. That's not. That's not. Oh, look at you! Thank you, Manakai.
Mm.
You dropped a macro that is without the hex. I'll quicken the ambush blast then.
Whew.
Miss, 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 hit, miss, miss. For
God.
16.
It's all damage.
Full damage.
Right. At the end of Arid's turn, he's gonna cast a spell. Are you gonna do
Okay.
something about that?
I don't think we have your spell.
Yeah,
Oh.
I will. I have my reaction. Oh God. See, now it's a game. He has so many actions that he can get me down from. I'll counterspell it. That's what I will. And
Okay.
let me look at my sensory points here. I will use a. Yeah, I will use a 4th level spell slot.
Okay, just to make sure I'm not cheating you here. I think by default you have to roll an Arcana check to identify what spell is being cast. And then you can decide to do it. Or you can just decide to counterspell
Oh, I mean,
whatever he
yeah.
does.
I mean, I would if I can roll on a kind of check. I mean, it's a D20 for me, but you know.
Mm,
DC is 15 plus spell level.
yeah, that is a fail
Yeah. Yeah.
Halldamir, check Discord.
then. So you don't know what he's casting, but it's definitely lightning and thunder based, as you
Yeah. I'll counterspell it with a 4th level spell slot.
as you successfully counterspell it.
Give me a second. Okay, good.
Artemisia.
Ooh,
We left the spot for you.
the
Hmm?
We left the spot for you.
the glaive. Where is that right now?
It's like over here.
Okay.
Also on fire.
I can drop concentration at a moment's notice.
Yeah. So Artemisia will come here,
It'll
I
last, right?
guess, and we'll like punt it over towards the doorway. Oh, down there. Yeah.
Shaft. Fall down the
Just
shaft.
punts it down past the stairs to the oblivion below.
Okay. Sidon growls towards Artemisia as he says, "If you think I needed that, then you truly are a fool."
Does that count as like my free object interaction?
I think so.
Yeah, cool. Then she's gonna jump up on top of Nephili. Lamber up or whatever.
Cut to a bunch of Geigans down below, like, oh shit!
Is that good sign or bad sign?
And now she's gets to have all the bonuses and stuff of being like a dragon lord on a dragon. She's gonna attack.
Should have given it to Nephili, because then you could both have lightning resistance.
27 hits for 17 damage, smashing into him. Worth noting, Nephili does object to being used as a mount ever so slightly, but doesn't like shake Artemisia off or anything.
Good.
It's undignified. That much is obvious.
She doesn't want to
You know what,
piggyback her
that's fair.
granddaughter. What kind of grandma is she?
She's going to
Time
put
doesn't-
up, basically. I brought her back to life, so she can shut up.
Yes, it will be Natalie's turn. Who, she doesn't know how to dragon quite yet, but breath weapons are easy enough. Yeah, I think she's just gonna breathe cold. In a big cone, freezing the chairs to the point where some of them shatter. But Sidon, of course, does not want that. It's a save for half. The damage is 13d8. He takes 31. It is Sidon's turn. And now that Ariad has expended her counter spell ability, he will cast Call Lightning and upcast it to level 7. And he will aim it right where Demos is standing currently. As a lightning cloud coalesces inside the room, an oddly small yet angry, like flashing cloud of just blackened, well, almost smoke really, which then shoots a bolt of lightning straight onto Demos. Everyone within 5 feet, so Ariad and Nephilim, will be a target of this. Give me dex saving throws.
Artemisia would as well, since you share a space with your mount.
Sure do.
Oh, sure.
There's drawbacks as well as benefits to that.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It is a DC 23 dex saving throw.
Can only do it on natural 20s.
Get fucked.
Artemisia
Yeah.
makes it.
Nope.
Take 39 damage. If you're safe, take half. If you're
I
have
don't,
That's
evasion, take nothing.
64 HP.
I don't have Nephilim's info or anything to do her saves.
I will give you ownership.
Oh no.
Good.
Almost. So I take none. She takes 39. Is she? I need to look up resistances, man.
You just half damage.
Half, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure if Nephilim had resistance.
The lightning? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No,
But
it's
I just wanted to
cold.
make sure.
Yeah.
Immunity to cold, but you never know. I mean, she could succeed it. The hell that now? Oh, she'll be alright.
And then really with a bit of a mix between half-hidden desperation and a put-on smirk, Sidon jumps into the map. This provokes. You can make your attacks. Miss. Nephilim is also miss.
I figured I might as well, right?
And as he basically makes contact with it, he doesn't impact, he shrinks. As he keeps falling and falling and falling. Eventually, to the point of basically disappearing outside. Darius, you saw nothing.
Yeah, I turned back. I turned out. I'm like, where'd he go?
Into the map.
All right, into the map. Follow him. Yeah, double move.
Like that
and
movie, Jumanji.
I'll give Bardic inspiration to Demos. Follow him.
Ariad is.
I'll get her up. You go. We'll be right behind you.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, resistance to lightning.
To Demos?
Demos already is resistant to
They
lightning.
have that, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll give that to. I guess I'll give it to Ariad.
If anything, reflexes are useful. But I also already have Bardic.
You do?
I
Oh,
don't.
it's not noted. It's not noted on your thing.
I don't have it. My dragon had it.
Yeah. So
Epic
I don't think.
reflexes might be good with all the lightning.
Yeah, sure. All right, you can have epic reflexes. Yeah.
All right, Demos.
You know, who knows what this does? You'll just leap after.
All right.
Get sight on.
You leap.
Does anything
And-
happen?
Oh, absolutely. At first, it's just like
You bet.
jumping, towards a map laying on the floor, at least the sensation. But that quickly turns into the room around you disappearing as if you had fallen through a massive hole in the sky. And suddenly you find yourself, plummeting to the ground above the savannah of northern Philea. You do spot Sidon. It's currently still on free fall. Although you see him shifting as if he is almost melting into billowing, not smoke, but clouds, really. Angry clouds, throwing lightning, trying to disperse and expand and turn into the storm that the Titan is. He's in a bit of a half state, however, more like a approaching elemental rather than disappearing into air. You don't see his face, really, but there's something akin to it in the billowing mass of cloud and lightning that is sort of twisting in and of itself, turning towards the falling Demos with a lightning-based grin and smile, as a thundering, booming voice that can also be heard by the rest of the party here says, "You've been fighting a Titan. How well do you think you do fighting a storm?" As Demos is falling.
Only old people care about the weather. He yells as he forward.
I mean, he
He
has
wants-
a ring of
he wants
Malifaux.
to fly charge Sidon's face here. So attacks like
No, this is more of a transition. We'll get to a proper map next turn.
all right, yeah, no, he wants to point at Sidon with his
Oh yeah, this is the bit where you get to like pencil dive, skydive now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, next turn.
and then I think Xerxes looking over is like, oh, that idiot. Fly off. He is faster than him, but for now we'll say that she's catching up.
Is she faster than gravity?
Who wins, gravity or dragon? Also, take a point of inspiration for that old people joke. At us. That was perfect.
My bones are fine! Death save.
Area death save, yeah.
20, 20, 20, 20.
I mean, you still have your
No.
20, right, Seraph?
Yeah, but Demos wants it for his big move, and I'm gonna hold on to it for him.
Just do it.
All right.
We can't know the future.
Unless you're me.
Artemisia.
Artemisia spares
Go.
a glance.
I'll get Ariad up. Go.
Okay, she'll spare a glance to Bullbug. A knowing glance of he'll look after them. She's going to down her potion because she doesn't have fancy feather fall, but she does have slow fall. But I still take damage. So
Can you just go on Nephili?
I mean, she is going to go after him, right?
Be a Dragon Rider, yeah.
Oh, she is absolutely going to chase.
I mean, I'll just see. This is the problem with the whole initiative, and I can't delay to make myself go behind her.
And the two of you can basically be considered just like Demos and Xerxia. So you do whatever.
All right, we will then both jump into the map.
All right.
It's your chance to be a Dragon Rider, my friend. Take it. Oh,
I
Juniper.
will make you very small.
I
Just. Oh.
have come. Fear
You
me,
Titan.
mortal.
That is the opposite.
Fling with like an elder titan somewhere in the sea.
All right. With this round over, I'm going to transfer the people who jumped into the map to a different place. But I want you to roll me a D100, please, each.
We'll do
Although
it.
Nephili only needs Artemisia and Nephili need 1 D100, and Demos and Xerxia need 1 D100.
64.
And give me a D8 on top of that.
86 and 6. It's got to be good, right?
Maybe like scattering, it's just where we land or something.
Yeah, I reckon.
Or then if you take the D100 a number of times equal to the D8.
Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
Man, this looks cool.
Let's see. Halldamir 6. So that is. I mean, I'm not going to be too exact. Doesn't really matter.
We're both sort of in the lower left corner.
Oh, it's top right, top left. At least counting the way I am. It doesn't. The details don't matter exactly.
Each corner might be the same.
Medium. Oh, Nephili was huge. Why did I resize all these tokens?
I don't know, man.
For dramatic effect.
But yes, Nephili should be huge.
And you are roughly there.
Does her breath weapons work like normal breath weapons? Because she's not bonded?
Yes.
Ooh.
For the time being, she gets to be awesome. And Malachi rolled a 7, which is. Oh, I made a mistake. Actually, you'll just land very close to each other. Who knew?
Holy crap, this is a big field.
Whoa!
It is large.
Why be in the sky?
Right. Zex is too small.
This is the biggest map I've ever fought on. And that includes Starfinder.
Where's the arcane cannon?
Oh, it's so hard to see, yeah. Soxia just blends in.
All right. You're 100 feet up. You can both fly. Sidon is also 100 feet up for consistency. And you're above basically a savanna, a lot of sort of arid dryland. In the distance towards the south, you can make out a mountain range as well as a massive swarm of centaurs. But they are so far away. Around you, coalescing, a storm of literally epic proportions. In its center, the angry face of Sidon. Who will be initiative? With that, Darius, it's your turn.
All right. Juniper is gonna go over, grab the healing potion, and I don't know if she can use her action to feed it to Ariad.
I think she can.
For action economy, yeah. So Darius will come. He will, help Ariad up as Juniper like swoops down, grabs the potion, and like gotta look after Ariad. I'll pick her up, and then as she's regaining consciousness, said, "No time to explain," and I will just take us and jump into the map.
So
Okay.
10d4s plus 20, yeah?
Yeah.
And as his object interaction, he will take out the quill. Hope he gets a chance to cast fly on himself before he splats into the ground.
All right. You jump to the map. You will arrive in the air next up.
Amazing.
Demos and
Both
Xerxia.
just free falling.
Around you, raging storm, a lightning storm, in fact. which means there's lightning. Give me dexterity saves, as some of those bolts not only strike the ground beneath you and randomly, but absolutely do seem to target you. It is a DC 22.
Yep, gotta fish for natural 20s with that.
This for Demos, this for Zexia.
I wish I could have ridden Dareth Excellent in this part.
Yeah, I mean, Demas is a hero, and so the only thing to do is to fly into the storm, right? So actually, luckily, it's a really fast flyer. And move in and just make an attack.
20 hits.
Poison the storm.
No, there's a more or less solid center of the cataclysm that she can pinpoint and attack.
Right, well, Demas will swing his own weapon. Because this is bad, and this needs to die.
Hit, and hit. 30, 46. The storm howls.
Take a moment to take his second wind to heal himself a little bit. All right, that's a turn.
Harriet, you appear in the sky above, well, somewhere really, at 100 feet. Oh, that's Juniper. I'm just gonna move. Oh god, it's so hard to move when I'm zoomed out, like 1000%. Give me a D100 first of all, and a D8. Seraph, you too.
I mean, I'm
D100.
flying.
Yeah, but there's still some deviation.
100.
96 and 6.
Darius is...
And a D8, yes?
And a D8, yeah. Darius lands about here.
Can't see a grid.
And Harriet lands about there. Right. Also, you're falling right into the center of a lightning storm. Give me dexterity saves on the start of your turn.
Non-magical, yes?
It is non-magical. It's an actual lightning storm.
There's my... I went to find my own token. Ooh,
That is a fail.
that is a fail.
Take 11 damage.
Yikes.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
You got this.
Uh,
The Elvish Blast has range.
I don't have range, actually.
For what?
I can get in range, but barely. Let's see here. One more. I move. Yeah. And
Oh god.
yeah, I mean, they're just blasting it.
There we go.
Oh wow.
Hit, miss.
I don't even play the games, but I've been listening to the God of War soundtrack this whole time, and it's so perfect. The intensity of this battle.
14 damage. Right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Sorry, let me just look at my spell list here. Nope, I'm good.
Right. At the end of your turn then, Arid, Sidon is going to well, swing his elemental arm towards Demos there, and a thunderclap hits Demos straight on, really. Give me a con save.
I'm assuming you'll just tell me
Wow.
if something is a spell now.
Yes,
Yeah, good. Oh, like,
this
you
is
know,
not a spell. This is
yeah,
a
I figured.
thunderclap. So DC 22, you succeed. If you had failed, you would have been stunned until the end of Sidon's next turn. Artemisia, give me a dex save for you and Natalie.
Okay. Oh, what?
That's a failure and one for Natalie.
Okay. There's the button.
Both take 8 damage.
Okay. I take 4. It's lightning, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Take 4 then. As we then will. That's one move. Neffley's gonna. She said she was tunnel visioning on him, so
Oh, yeah.
I feel like double move is appropriate in this situation. Which then gives Artemisia the possibility to attack Sidon.
Ooh.
And that top one is a crit. Oh, that middle one, not top one.
Mhm.
So an extra 4d6. So 10, 16, 17, 43.
Oof. Striking the half part of the storm. Let's see. Do I have a good effect for this next bit? I do not. The end of Artemisia's turn, a thunderclap will also hit her right in the face. Give me a con save.
Okay. Con save. Oh,
Oh,
That is a
nice.
success. Okay.
I will remind everyone the beautiful thing and the reason why I made sure to mount Neffley is, as she's an adult dragon, she has legendary resistances.
Yeah.
I gain access to those because of the divine blessing.
Doesn't she also have like legendary actions and stuff?
Yes, but she's poisoned, so she can't use them. Then it is Sidon's turn. And on Sidon's turn, the storm changes. It expands. It turns roiling and whirling, and the lightning, most importantly, is right. It's gone. Whatever.
He fails.
The lightning turns into acid instead, as an acid rain descends on the savannah here. Imagine there's a lots and lots of dark clouds around you. I don't have a dark cloud that is good enough for this. But it is now an acid storm. And as it is an acid storm. As it is. I didn't even do that intentionally, but thank you.
It's Brisbane to the gym. No, never mind.
Actually, no. He's gonna cast spell. Or should I say spells, as he will cast 2 spells.
Cheater.
He will do a chain lightning, which is obvious enough to identify.
Yeah, I'll counterspell that with a.
Range problem.
You're
Oh,
not
I
in
don't.
range.
I
You're
don't
not
have
in range for
Yeah,
counterspell.
I think you're exactly right. Never
Okay.
mind. Do your thing, man. Who am I to judge?
He will do a 6 level chain lightning, which will hit, well, the 4 people in front of him, really. Give me
damage.
Dex saving throws.
Oh,
Those are all failures.
My duration to 6, yeah. I'll get advantage of this now.
You take 51 lightning damage each.
Xerxia still has Bardic. She could get a guaranteed 21 or 22.
It's true.
It's a DC 23.
Well, then she would have to roll 7.
Oh, sorry, it says 22.
Yeah.
Sure, then.
I think I'm going to use.
Let's look at the
Um,
darting seeds. Take half of half.
I think Nephili is going to use one of her legendary resistances to succeed on that.
Yeah, we can't have Xerxia go down.
And then I think I take quarter of 51. So like 13. Right? Is that right? That's right.
Yes, yes it is.
And then Nephili takes half. I'm guessing it's safe for half, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he's gonna cast his second spell, which will be the Destructive Wave. Each creature he chooses within 30 feet must succeed on a con saving throw, or take 5d6 thunder, as well as 5d6 necrotic damage, and be knocked prone.
It's
Nice.
To save for half and not be knocked prone.
Amos gets advantage again. Wow.
Ooh.
Artemisia succeeds.
He's targeting everyone, yeah?
Yes, everyone within 30 feet.
Oh, Xerxia. Well, I'm probably falling now anyway. But and DC is 22, you say?
22, yeah.
Do they take damage if they pass? Like, is it is it safe for half?
Save for half.
Okay, never mind.
And knocked
And
prone
that
with
is what? How much? Like that was lightning and necrotic damage.
It's thunder and necrotic.
thunder and necrotic. Okay. What happens when prone? They just like start plummeting out of the sky.
Yes.
It falls 60 feet around, I believe.
You fall 60 feet around, I believe that's true, and you're 100 feet up currently.
Okay.
That doesn't matter for me. Because I'm falling all the way.
Your
Okay.
ring kicks in
Another
though.
one, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold on to Xerxia, which probably accelerates.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're providing
Right,
like
I might
just a
be able to
tiny
do
bit of
something about that.
resistance to the gravity speed.
At least decelerated a bit, right?
At like 5 feet.
Well, I mean, just try to land her safely. Well, more safely, I guess. I don't know. Dragon will get something for this.
You have a
too.
healing potion, don't you?
I do. I feed it to her in the air. That's fair.
Very cinematic.
Uh,
I think now's the time to do your thing, man. Like if
Right.
I get knocked out.
Yeah.
So I'm starting my turn without a source of flight. So can I cast fly first, or do I plummet 60 and then have the opportunity to cast?
fall first.
You basically start at 100 feet, so I think you can cast immediately.
All right. So I cast and then sort of dip down a little bit to decelerate and then keep going. So that will be my action using the Instrument of the Bards. And then I have a 60-foot fly speed. So myself and Juniper will go, but we will spread out a little bit. So I need to get close to a dragon just in case my concentration fails. Go. I'm gonna snap Juniper to the grid now. Yep, that's me.
Right. The end of Darius's turn.
Mhm.
Sidon's gonna do a thing. Also, sorry, Darius, you're starting your turn in an acid storm. You take a d8 of acid damage. Period.
5 damage.
And on his turn, Sidon will concentrate the storm on a target of his choosing, which will be. Let's see what does it actually do. Yeah, which will be Artemisia. No, that's stupid. He knows that would be stupid. It will be Demos. Demos, give me a con save.
This is soon not in the storm anymore, but yeah, it's falling at the
No,
moment.
the storm is everywhere.
What's the DC?
It's a 22.
I'll use Indomitable to re-roll it.
Okay,
Wow.
you succeed.
Yes.
You're not poisoned by the acid haze. Oh, sorry. There is. Did you? Yeah, you had your turn.
I
You
just
cast
went,
fire.
oh, you know what? If I take a D8, that's probably going to kill Juniper. Let me roll for her. Yep, Juniper's dead.
She too takes the damage. It's true. Demos, same thing. You take a D8 of acid damage.
How much is that? Should I roll it? You want to stab myself?
All right, fair enough. I'll roll it. Take 7 acid damage.
Can I feed Searcher a potion while falling?
Sure.
That's heroic.
She will have fallen 60 feet.
Yeah, we have. We're 40 at the moment.
Okay.
No,
I'm just putting it in the thing.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, probably good to put flight in the label.
Like I made this whole system where I can specify exactly how far you are, and we've never used it. There we
I
go.
think it's cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move.
Flight. There we go.
And do 2d4 too. That's great.
Bit cumbersome to use, I'll admit.
We have time.
I'm sure you could make a thing where you just click a box and it pops up and asks you. And
I could, but I didn't.
oh no.
Okay, there we go. There you go, sheet.
One. I'll use. That said, I can't like Suxia has 8 hit points. How far out goes this storm? Like
It's everywhere.
everywhere.
It's
So-
practically everywhere. Consider like 300 something feet from you. Like maybe there it sort of diminishes.
You do your like hit point drain thing for her? Wait. Don't you have a superior potion? You could give her the bigger. You give her the better potion.
She already has drank that one.
She has. Oh, it's too bad.
So no, he focused fired her right at the beginning. So I got no
Gotcha.
more flight. Which means that Suxia really and you must kind of need to just she's going down again. But what way do we go down? Do we flee? No. No, we don't. We don't flee. Charge. That's the right way of doing things. He was a hero. So yeah. They fly back up. I don't know, she has to be so too. 91, 59, 90. There. And then she will make a bite attack. Because
That's a miss.
bring that weapon.
Those are all hits, however.
First one, I will use my drain life ability to force him to
One
make
of them is crit. Yeah.
so, yes, I'll use it on the crit.
Okay.
17 constitutions.
Excellent.
Oh well, that's nothing. The problem with our weapon, it's such low DCs, we fight things that have such incredible saves. Well, it still does damage. And then I have a bonus attack. Oh,
Have you rolled the extra dice
no, I
for
have-
crit?
I have an extra D8. Extra 6.
All right, that
Yeah.
is 18 plus 18 plus 15 plus 6, 57.
And save. I would have healed so much. Well,
Oh crap! Wait. Oh, you crit anyway.
it is good, yeah.
Amazing. I would realized I left at exactly the wrong time.
I would have damaged and healed 8d6 if it failed.
Wow.
But nope, can't use it until the next dawn.
Fast. Well, I can give you another crit next turn.
Yeah, I mean my crits are not that great. They only do a d8 extra
Yeah.
damage.
Who's the most powerful with the 20?
Definitely.
Me, I do an extra 46.
Sander axe.
And
You just
then
need
you
to
will have it.
kills
You
us.
will have it this turn.
Arid, you take a D8 of acid damage.
All right.
1.
You know what?
Yeah. Well,
What are those
Sorry.
noises?
those are being in the air of this giant lightning storm, seeing all her friends starting to fall and come back up and fall and no. I guess I will bonus action. No, it's not in range. What?
I mean, you can move, right?
I can move my 30. I still am in nowhere in range for a hex. No. Or wait, 90? 90?
I think Hex is
Yeah.
90.
It is.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. All right. Well, I will hex the storm. Cursed storm. I suppose. And then I will do my 3 outage hex bust.
Hit, miss.
Out of quickens.
And yes, I don't have any more sorcerer points. Well, I have 1, but gonna need that. I can't do quicken with that. All right.
Right, anything else?
No, that's all my actions.
Right, at the end of your turn then, Sidon will concentrate the toxic storm towards Nephili. Because turns out trying to poison a Medusa or a green dragon is pretty pointless, I'm pretty sure. And Nephili is already poisoned, but you know, maybe she can be more poisoned. Give
Mhm.
me a con save on Nephili, even though it makes no difference whatsoever. And she saves.
Way.
Right, Halldamir there.
All right. So Nephili's plummeted 60. She'll recover, and then she will fly up back to the 100. And then I mean I'm really hurt, but really want to stick it to him, right?
Attack
I'll
man.
give you the 20 on whatever attack you want it.
Yeah, let's do a 20 on the first of my axe's attacks.
This is the time.
Do it. So 20 on that. So another 13 on the first one. So do the others a hit? I don't know.
Yeah, those are all hits.
Or a lot. 71.
71.
Oh my lord.
The X of Xander
Yeah.
biting into the Titan storm here.
Darius is making the exact same motion as you are in the background,
Speaking of
flying behind you.
speaking of biting.
Ooh.
Yes.
Miss hit.
Oh, disadvantage because she's poisoned.
Yep.
I don't know, you know, 15 still 15.
Yeah, the storm is it's wailing. What's the word?
Waning.
Like it's
Waning.
Howling?
howling, howling and waning. It's wailing. No.
Well-
It's an angry storm, a storm that suddenly turns frosty. The acid is replaced by well, snow and hail and fog, really. As it turns freezing and there's fog everywhere. Every creature is heavily obscured.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Everything counts as being blinded.
Basically, yeah. And none of you are on the ground, which is good, because in addition to there being fog everywhere and all that, it's not hail, it's more like glacial meteors suddenly raining around. Unaimed, of course, however, they would probably hurt anyone standing on the ground rather heftily. But you're flying, you can weave around them without too much issue. Darius, it's your turn.
It's not impaired by the.
Say again.
Is Sidon also? Does he care about being heavily obscured?
No. He is the storm. He is the obscurity.
He is pretty obscure. That's what I hear.
Mhm. All right. First, I will take my fly movement. Then, within 60 feet, is Nephili within 60? No, she is not. It is a bonus action though. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. Although I'm actually gonna just be 15 foot back and then take it as Z-axis movement. And then I will give Bardic Inspiration to Nephili with the Epic Reflexes.
Okay.
All right.
Would be like
More hailstones the size of small boulders rain down, but you're flying. He can't hit you. Not currently, anyways.
Good. Fight. 8. Look, that's the advantage because you can't see through. Very obscured. So that means 26, 22, and 25.
Hit,
one
hit,
more
and
make
hit.
it. One.
Yes.
Nice.
And a miss.
Oof.
48. Ugh. Storm is wavering for sure at this point.
Has no more things he can spend. he's out.
Arid, it's your turn.
Yeah. I can't. So even if I can't actually blow the fog away, can I?
Generally, you would be able to, but it's. I mean, this is a.
Like if it's him, then
Yeah, it's
like-
it's
Like-
basically more like.
It's God Fog.
yeah, oh yeah. I just like I have controlled winds, but I figured in this case it would not be enough to really do that because it's the entire place.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I mean, there's just one thing to do, I suppose. And this will be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ho, 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 ho.
Hit and a miss, however.
41 damage. It's good.
41. That is a lot of damage.
Blam!
Blasting apart the clouds themselves. Artemisia.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. I do believe that 8 needs to be removed from that. Since I went down, I don't think my Hexblade curse would persist, right? I'll have to check that.
No, I don't think it would.
Let me look it up.
Right, well, Nephili will start the attacks.
The curse ends early. If the target dies, you die, or you're incapacitated. So I think.
Miss, hit, and hit.
Or 31.
31.
And
You should
then.
be healed for 8.
Sorry?
Sidon should heal for 8.
Yeah,
Q for 8?
Yeah, because the
because
8
I was
damage.
incapacitated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Either way, your onslaught on the storm center has certainly had an effect. The sun above seems to find more and more just holes and such to shine through with it. It's god rays.
Good.
Dimitros.
I'm not done.
If a storm could bleed, it would be very bloody at this point. Hit, 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 and hit.
Or 60 damage.
Okay. Sidon is not quite done yet.
Oh,
Anything else?
no.
On Sidon's turn, the storm takes a turn for the worse, as it turns out. Before it was lightning, then acid, then basically a blizzard. Now it's all of that at once, as it's a complete cacophony of elements, a cataclysm raging in the sky, something that has nothing to do anymore with nature. And he can do anything now. Which means he is going to thunderclap Artemisia. She is scary. Give me a con save.
Yes.
That's a success. Okay.
Amazing.
Darius, in this cacophony of lightning, acid, and, well, everything really, you take 2d8 fire damage.
2d8. 10. Oh no.
Oh, Xerxia might go
Gonna
down
be
just from the damage.
very bad. I need to pass this roll. Come on. Yes. Oh, okay. Whew.
You do not fall.
Holding on. Darius flies forward, and he will say again.
Heal Xerxia, please.
I can't. I've got nothing, and I gave my potion to Ariad.
Wait, that was not my potion?
Oh, right. So it's the same potion. I gave you the potion. Yeah. Regardless, I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have a healing potion. Okay.
Gave it to you earlier, then stole it back from you to heal you. But what he will do is he will, coming adjacent to Artemisia and then doing some of his old tricks and slash its side on, not as a fate binder, but as a Dragonlord once more. If I land on Nephili, I have the same divine blessing, so I will share her blind sight. And he flies, drawing his scimitar once again, or not scimitar, his Xiphos, and will cast Booming Blade at Sidon. That.
That is a miss.
I don't have any more Bardic, so that's no bonus for me.
All right. The end of your turn. Sidon is going to coalesce the power on the storm to shoot just a ray of elemental madness, really, at Artemisia. Because, of things that happened.
All right.
Give me a dex save.
Sure. I take.
That is
Wow.
a success. You take nothing.
You are just rolling.
Yeah.
Everyone's rolling so well today,
On it right now.
except for me.
Xerxia and Demos both take 2d8 fire damage.
Xerxia.
Come on, Xerxia.
Oh, come on. Get just a nice roll on the damage. Good.
Should I roll it? Is that
I'll roll it. I'm gonna kill your dragon. That's for
Oh
Demos.
no!
That's for Demos, and that's for Xerxia.
Oh,
Yes. Whew.
Ooh.
he is being a hero too. Getting this.
Yeah, she is.
All right, we have another turn. Xerxia, right? Get this one.
That is a hit.
20 damage.
One sec.
Demos can follow up. She needs to defeat this thing.
Miss, hit, and hit. As the storm suddenly disperses, as if it had never been there in the first place.
Yeah.
The core of it, the Sidon, the Titan, lingers for a slight bit longer. However, with so many bites of the axe of Xander, he too follows the same fate as has befallen a few times at this point, as he first glows in a strange ethereal like purple light, and then melts into like a pink and purple spray that sprays out, rising into the sky and quickly dispersing into nothingness, really. Combat is over.
She's on fire, like completely haggard. Just throws herself up, madly snapping at the storm. Now he must just stab his spear into it again. Wrenching and ripping. I mean, you're stabbing a storm, right? Like
Oh man.
In the distance, the mass of centaurs that has gathered, presumably in front of Bestoria's gates, really, they've certainly seen bits and pieces. And while they will not have seen the details, it's a bad omen, to say the least, for them.
they can tell their grandkids that they were there the day Sidon was killed. The legendary heroes. If they survive the battle. That's it. Are we stuck in this damn savannah now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking that as soon as we jumped into that thing, I was like, my fucking god, we're not going back to Metros.
Yeah, I would like to cast Thaumaturgy on myself and call out with a booming voice to the centaurs. It's not too late for you. Turn around, go home. Nothing has happened here yet. You can all forget what we were planning and live.
Tell them the Titans are dead. Really, all of them.
Oh, he saw. They know the Titans are dead.
No, that Lusteria is also dead, I suppose. Do
Mhm.
they?
Well, the death priests, I'm sure, will figure it out.
Yeah, sure.
They've certainly received your message.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's hard to make out details. You're thousands of feet away.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
it was worth a try. You know, like, but they haven't done anything yet, right? Can just let it be.
up. Can you find the? Is there like another hole to this map?
Yeah, can we go back to the tower?
you are in
Although
the
we're probably
sky.
closer to Mitros.
You're in the sky above a savannah, really.
I will cast Sending to Bullbug. We can let him know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
tell them to take the boat and sail for Metros.
Yeah.
We did Sidon, but we're stuck in the savannah, so.
Yeah, Demus will, or Darius will sort of, puzzle in his head to make sure there's 25 words or less and give the essential message of Sidon is dead, unable to return. Take the dragons to the Ultros.
Yeah.
Meet us at
you
Mitros. Yeah, meet us at Mitros. Yeah, bring whatever weapons you can from the tower, including the ballista.
Blade. Anyway,
Yeah, he'll get ascending with the essence of that.
Right, he will confirm that he's gonna try.
You
Oh
are
yeah,
the captain now.
yeah. I was about to say, those exact 4 words get tacked on at the end. You're the captain now.
all right, then. I mean, so Eurecia is there, right?
Start flying, dude.
No, it was Astoria.
Oh, yeah, let's
Sorry,
go.
that's close.
We could go to Mitros with your sister's army.
She will welcome us warmly.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
fly over the centaur armies to make the message known. Nephili, I'm about to lose my spell in a moment. Is it all right if I stay on here?
She turns around and says, "Absolutely not."
All right.
Yes, you have
then
to grab a claw. That's different than riding,
Cool.
right?
He hit points, just like, oh,
Oh, you're just sitting like in the big scorch wound. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Blame the silver. Blame the silver.
she's strong.
Nephilim will also turn to Artemisia and say, "Granddaughter, as soon as I deliver you to your destination, I would like to request that you keep my dignity intact and stop this nonsense."
I think that is fair once we reach our destination,
Wonderful.
Which is Metros.
which is Mitros, yeah, obviously.
Mhm.
Do a little stop first.
You can copy your tokens.
I'll copy Nephilim at the same time.
Yeah, copy everything. Right.
Guys, we did it. That was that was an amazing battle. That was so much fun.
Oh, I didn't mean
That
to do that.
map transition was amazing.
I still
Mhm.
think try to get Sidom's Tower to be our like our home base in the future. It has like all the chairs, the space for dragons, like
Yeah, and we never got into that. We never got into that vault to see what was there. And
weird astral portal. Like there's statues of all the different heroes, and now there's a map that you can teleport to any place on Thylea with.
I know. Well,
and that,
also
and that telescope
we
that you can use to see anywhere.
What if we call it like
need-
Avenging Tower or something like that?
we bring ballots there and just have a revivify all those statues or like restore all those statues, and then he'll be in debt to us if we can save her from inevitable doom.
This is not by Metros.
But first, we got to deal with the people who haven't received the message, because centaurs may or
Yeah.
may not turn around, but there's still the fleet.
Yeah.
I mean, this place is pretty well defended. Look at this. This is the only bridge.
Oh yeah, Astoria is
Oh wait,
a
there's a new map.
bulwark. Is that the word? A very well defended gate to civilization, basically dividing Phylea in half. The savannah to the north and the more civilized lands to the south. As you fly over there, limping, so to speak,
Yeah.
you do fly over the now very much roiling mass of Centaur, as well as various other things. There's a few Gigants in the mix as well, who, well, they don't seem entirely happy with the circumstances of everything in general. Details are sparse, of course, but they are just moving everywhere except towards Astoria, it seems like.
That's good.
Yeah,
You're
good
doing
choice.
the right thing. Mhm.
But not in a patronizing way. I appreciate your
I've got to lie. We won.
We understand the choices are difficult while the Titans are pressuring you. Bear no grudges if this ends now.
There's no more now.
Go be with your families.
Astoria itself, as you fly close and over it, it is perhaps an hour or two flight. At this point, the day is coming towards its end conveniently. The city itself, however, looks deserted, almost. Anyways, there are
Scouting guard.
soldiers. There are soldiers on the walls, on the gates, and even some just patrolling the streets. But there isn't so much a sign of any actual non-soldier living soul currently in the city. Although your arrival and everything in general has certainly spurred them into action, as the few soldiers that you see are really just running all over the place, gathering. You can most definitely make out some scouts running towards Astoria's palace. But they've spotted you for sure.
Good. Let's land at the palace grounds.
Sorry, I'm eating a sweet. Yeah, the palace ground is
a lot.
Palace ground is quickly populated by what must be the entire current population of Astoria, which is a few dozen, perhaps a bit more soldiers, who are a bit speechless. After a few moments, out of the palace comes another figure, flanked by plenty of guards, 6 of them. The small shape of Honora exiting. She's currently not wearing like royal regalia, but something more akin to like leather armor as well. Of course, perhaps a bit more fine than the average soldier, and definitely made for her small stature, but she's still blending in quite well. She too sort of looks around, does a bit of a double take at the huge dragons, but and then smiles warmly towards Demos, although with like a slight tilt and like a look of what the hell happened.
Honora, this is half-sister Xerxia. Xerxia, this is your half-sister Honora. Father got around. You say,
Honora nods with like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Got nobody here, even the like
Looks
guards,
at
is
everyone.
surprised about this.
More siblings? Anyone? More siblings?
We formed the Order of the Dragonlords and defeated both Lutheria and Sidon in battle. They are destroyed. We plan to move on to Mitros to help defend against a giant fleet of Gigans coming from there. Sidon's orders to eradicate the city. We, in our fight with Sidon, were blown by the winds of chaos out into the savannah and have just now returned after his defeat.
She does a bit of a pause and then nods and says, I always believed you'd do it. My scouts have reported that the centaurs seem to be turning back. Do you think they no longer plan to attack Astoria?
They've been given a chance to do what's right, and they no longer have a Titan pressuring them. They've been told that there will be no grudges if they turn around. It seems that they're listening.
They are reeling. We don't know what they will do. Have you heard from Vulcan?
She shakes her head. I've heard nothing from anyone, really. I've had thanks from Valis, from Mitros, about the soldiers I've sent.
Could you have held the centaurs if they attacked?
For a while. Be long enough to buy Mitros the time it would have needed, I'm sure. Astoria is always meant to be a fortress first and a city second. It would have served its purpose well.
Well, I think it's too early to stop making preparations.
You should be
Yes,
ready.
I agree.
At least it is far from the sea when Kentimane arrives to destroy it. Sister, we have received news that perhaps an elder titan, Kentimane, will come to seek the destruction of our civilization. Prepare for a contingency if that should happen. If it does, I don't think this fortress even could fight him.
Even if it can't, and even if the centaurs do turn around, there is a good chance that Mitros will fall and people will need to come somewhere.
I see.
Simply be warned that it might happen. But also, I do think your work here has done well. There's soldiers here, and perhaps our actions might have inspired them as they have frightened the centaurs.
I'm unsure whether soldiers, even if inspired, could do anything against the 100-handed.
If he personally attacks, I would request that you try to keep as many people safe as possible.
Mhm.
It appears that despite your victory, the fight has yet to begin.
Certainly, we will see what comes of it, but Thylia herself predicted it and urged us to do something about it.
If the Elder Titan truly would come to avenge his fallen children, I suppose, Why hasn't he come yet? Surely you haven't just killed both titans.
It was a couple of hours ago.
See.
In Lutheria, but days.
However, we need quarters
She nods.
before we leave for Metros.
Of course, all the servants have left, but the penthouses are free.
We'll be fine with whatever you can provide, really.
She throws a glance towards the dragons and says, the stables are free too?
They will be fine with this. They don't have to look like this.
I think
don't
at
want-
this point Artemisia will like jump off so that Nephili can be like human self.
So she can turn into her human form as well. Amazon form.
Xerxia lets out a long, like, exhausted snort as she says, I will turn it to nothing other than a exhausted pile of dragon scales in a moment.
Yes, well, the city's yours from that respect. I think there's an amphitheater somewhere here. Might be roomy, but
Yes, I felt that Mother has destroyed that some time ago. Part of it, anyways.
yes, the periodical dragon attacks, they're also not going to happen. So a lot of things have happened. Let's have a meal. We'll catch you up. Tell stories. You know what? Let's have a communal meal. If those who want to go sleep do that, but actually Dimas would like to just have soldiers from the city garrison here around, and then just like have food, talk, relax a little bit, and just a little sense of normality would be great right now, because it's been a lot of fighting gods and whatnot, you know. And then sleep, and then I guess early in the morning, fly more, leave.
Yeah. Then we will end this session in a big room. Nice furniture, nice cushions, very noble level basically, except populated by, Enora, the soldiers who are ecstatic really, and a city's worth of food supplies as buffet basically, as there's nobody else to eat it.
Now we butcher the white oxes for us. I'm awful silent. To gain fame.
Yes. Let me get back to you on that in just a second. XP will be a thing, but you will most definitely level up. I will give you the exact numbers later. But Sidon and his tower are no joke. You will also... What fame are you at currently?
11.
You will definitely gain a point of fame, yes.
We will begin to put idealized statues of us in public squares, where they leave fruits, flowers, fragrant oils, and other trinkets. As it should be.
All right.
Oh boy.
With the image of a gathering of like-minded souls, of fighters, of soldiers, of music and food and booze. Astoria is certainly known for its booze supplies. And Nora, who seems to have a bit of a weight lifted off her shoulders, although perhaps the mention of Kentimane coming to ravage everything put a different, heavier weight on the other shoulder.
One saying is better to know than not know.
Yeah.
Have a contingency plan.
It's a problem for another day, at least.
Like tomorrow.
Tomorrow, basically. And so we will end the session. And who knows what happens next time? The Titans defeated. Your prophecy, some would call it completed. But is it?
Oh, I mean, the Elder Titans are also Titans, and I mean, the prophecy said we should face the Titans, right? So that is all of them.
I guess we need to go down the list of Titans we haven't met yet.
Kenton Main, just a top
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. I figure he'll visit us no matter.
Yeah. Personal. Oh, we did it. That was a rough fight.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, the dice gods, it certainly felt like they were very much on your favor.
These guys
Yeah.
with their incredibly hard to save against abilities, and then their incredibly high saves. It's like,
Yeah.
you can do a DC 17 thing, but it's kind of stupidly pointed.
Yeah.
You just succeed.
Yeah. That was incredible.
Not even legendary actions anymore. It's a turn every time we have one.
No, that's not true. It's one action they can do. Like they can't move and also do a thing, and some things they can only do on their turn.
I gotta say, I think Lusteria's legendary actions were still like the fucking death dance or whatever, where she moved and like hit everything that she moved through or whatever. Like that was brutal for legendary actions. Like,
There was that she didn't have to hit things.
yeah, like
Just
what the hell?
For me, I think the worst one was the like thing where she made you laugh or whatever, and it was just like, oh, at the end of
Yeah.
your turn, boom. Oh, next person, end of your turn, boom, to the next person.
Yeah, it's like,
just
oh,
well,
damn.
I guess we don't get to do anything.
he had that 22 save or be stunned for a round that he
Yeah,
could do every round, every turn. It's just that when he did it on Artemisius, he kept saving somehow.
he did.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have been saving.
They haven't
Well.
Constitution saves. I mean, you have a +4 or something? Like, I don't.
Yeah, just a
you-
+4. It's not.
Oh
I'm
my
not proficient.
god.
I got
so
so
it would
lucky.
have been a small chance that you would not just be stunned.
Yeah. I mean, the deck save later on were more understandable. It's like trying to hit a monk with deck save is
Yeah.
pretty. It's pretty. That's pretty hard.
Just go home.
Probably means that it's good that we did, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Man, heat metal is slowly
Yeah.
climbing up the ranks for what I think is
I
the
know.
like, most
I'm
OP
looking at
spell in the
my own
game.
spells. I'm like, man, well, maybe I should just, you know,
I mean, as usual, the solution is kill the caster.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
then
was
2.5.
prepared if he was gonna chase me. I was gonna just like run as fast as I could and then jam my Xiphos into those gears and stop time and then just keep running from him, and so he wouldn't know where I was, but I'd just keep burning him.
Yeah, the thing is, he didn't want to get too far away from the map.
Yeah, well, which makes sense in retrospect. Especially, yeah, once not knowing that, and once he came down that corridor for me, I was like, all right, stop in time, any moment now.
Then we might not have been teleported here.
Yeah, this was cool. This was very cool.
I kind of love, like, I hadn't thought about it for a while. Like, I made my like tribes mark so long ago, but when I looked at Sidon, like he had like a third eye, and when I look at Ari, had like now that he has both her clan marks, like for both leaders, she has that like it basically looks like Sidon's tower, you know, and then the eye at the top with like glows, and I was like, ooh, yeah, I guess they are sirens. That is true.
Oh, you're a descendant too, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
it's true.
Quickly scheduling. Already thinking ahead, we will not have a session on the 17th.
17th would be
mean we'll have
3
a
weeks
third
from now.
Or
What?
The
So-
17th would be 3 weeks from now.
Yes, that is correct.
It's
It would be the 10th and the 24th anyway, right?
yeah. Right.
Yeah, we will be playing on the 10th and the 24th. I'm thinking about the 3rd, but I think I need the week to actually prepare
Okay.
metros and stuff, because
That's the new big transition.
I mean things will not stop happening for a while. Let me say that much.
Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, next date we will be playing on will be the 10th
2 weeks.
and the 24th, and probably maybe the 31st.
Ooh, that's exciting.
How do you feel about Tasha's for sourcing feats?
I haven't taken a look at that yet at all. If it's a cool feat, I can probably be convinced. If it's a good feat, then maybe not.
Ideally, I would go for something that's both. I haven't looked at them either, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't be excited about something if I know it's not a thing.
Yeah, if you want to take like chef, which apparently is from Tasha's, then
You want to cook.
yeah. But if it's like that one feat that just synergizes with everything and is super overpowered, then maybe not. Like I haven't looked at Tasha's enough to really.
It looks like with a cursory glance, the only thing would be Piercer, which makes me do another crit damage die on piercing weapons. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah, I
that-
was looking at a similar thing for
No,
like the
it's
axe.
not. I critted enough this time, but it's just because it was lucky.
Yeah.
It's not like I have a good thing for critting.
Honestly, I was looking at mounted combatant.
Well, yeah, the feats from Player's Handbook are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You can just take those.
What's
The other source, the newer the sources are, the more I have to look at them to decide.
Mhm.
like I might go for mounted combat if Sexia was bigger.
Why?
But just being large, like the major benefit is advantage to things that are smaller. We're mostly fighting like titans and giants.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
that
makes
no.
sense.
It's
That might not be
anything
true
mounted.
for that
Huge.
might not be true for Mitras though, because we go on like presumably there'll be like waves and waves of Geigans and other things that are not Titans.
Yeah,
No, they're all big, as big as Sexia, which means that the feet.
that's
doesn't-
true. But I mean,
You can. There's a dexterity save thing, and then you can force an attack to target you instead.
Yeah.
Which Sexia does have good amount of hit points, and she basically has the same AC as Demos. So
Yeah, and you have the shield ability as a reaction already.
isn't that much of a difference there about who they attack?
for me,
Right.
it's more of a difference because I mean, it would give once Aravandar is a young adult, it would give him effectively evasion. Then will
Yeah,
also
but
give
he's
me the
a
chance.
long way off young adult, isn't he?
Yeah, it can also give me the opportunity to force attacks to me instead of him. And being a silver, he'll get quite big. I mean, you just look at that adult dragon difference between Nephili and Xerxia. And I don't know in what sort of time frame we're looking at Aravandar becoming a young dragon, but I feel like getting to level 16 is
I
a
think
long
it's like
way off.
5 years or something like that.
Mhm.
Long time.
But like, you know, four more levels is a long way away before it's possible.
That's true. It's like the level 15 thing, right?
16 is when you can get another ability score mod, like improvement. Dash feet.
Well, you can basically look at the like epic paths that get a dragon, like or like the. Isn't there like the paladin path or something that actually?
It doesn't say anything about
Yeah.
like how old they'll be or anything like that. I think.
Although like this at this point your dragon grows to this size.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. I do remember seeing that in the Paladin entry.
By 15th level, your dragon grows into a young dragon. Yeah, you're right in the paladin thing.
And I don't know. I mean, that's a class ability, so maybe they get it a little bit before.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I mean, yeah, they do get like the dragon. Like I think because I looked at them quite early on. Yeah, so it's like 5th level. You just find a dragon egg, like your pseudo dragon will go out and find one after a few days. And then you can just sort of hatch it. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know what else to pick other than just an ability increase, really.
I'm looking at resilient. Then again, I mean, the safety
Yeah,
is
good.
so high that I said, would getting like, if I had a +5 from for save instead of a 0, that still is like I still have to roll an 18 to actually succeed
Mm-hmm.
instead of
Yeah.
like the
pretty
difference
major.
is that big, and these DCs are probably just going to keep going up.
I mean, you can also think about this. If you normally need to roll a natural 20 to save for something, and you take resilient and get, I don't know, +5 to your saves, or however it gives,
Mhm.
you go from a 1 to 20 chance to a 6 and 20 chance.